Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Horizon Zero Dawn. New live stream. I really hate how Twitch keeps on saying that this is games and demos instead of the actual game, but whatever, changing that, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we're continuing on. There's not much to talk about. I literally streamed on Thursday, so since then, again, no reality TV has aired. Christmas happened. That was something. Worked on videos. Worked. Not that much to talk about. But whatever. It's fine. Again, we'll be here for a few hours. Did watch, what was it? The Duel. Rewatched The Duel. That was something. Hey, Jack. How was my Christmas? It was fine. I mean, like, I'm not like a big holiday person. So, I don't know. I mean, like, I went to dinner/lunch, whatever, with, my family. That was about it, though. I mean, nothing too notable. Oh, yeah, we did, I forgot about that. Yeah, we did get the premiere date for Australian Survivor. So that's cool. A bit earlier than I was expecting. I was thinking it was going to be first week of February. Instead, it's January 31st. So, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see when the cast comes out. Obviously, that'll be when I do the cast assessment, which will be an extra video, I think, because there's not really room on the schedule. So, yeah, it'll be interesting in that. And like, what's annoying, too, is that that's going to be around when Celebrity Big Brother starts, too, right? So there's also going to be a Celebrity Big Brother cast assessment around that time, too. But whatever, we'll figure it out. Drinking eggnog? I'm not a big eggnog person. Well, I'm not a big eggnog person. I mean, I don't like eggnog.
These are helpful.
I don't like anything Christmassy. Like, I just don't like. I don't like American food, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't like holiday food. Like, I've never liked literally anything that's in a traditional like Thanksgiving dinner. Like, it's literally, like, Thanksgiving is like my least favorite holiday because like I get nothing out of it. So yeah, I mean, that's something. Yeah, busy January, and we got the Challenge All Stars finishing. We got yeah, Australian Survivor starting at the very end of the month, and then Celebrity Big Brother is starting soon afterwards too. It's actually going to be a busy February, I feel like. February and March. Because the entirety of February is Celebrity Big Brother. And we also have Australian Survivor going on. In March, still Australian Survivor. And then we also have, Survivor 42 starting. So, quite a bit there. So that's going to be something. Am I excited for Celebrity Big Brother? Yes. I mean, like, I'm excited in the sense that, like, obviously it's more Celebrity Big Brother. I think even though I didn't love season 2, I just love like the concept of Celebrity Big Brother. Like, I don't know, I just like seeing these celebrities actually try to play a social strategy game. So I'm excited in that aspect. In terms of making videos on it, like, I don't know, probably not the most excited just because it's like it's more time to be taken away there from other things, but either way, it should be interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and not Celebrity. Big Brother Canada, too, in March. Fuck me. There's just way too much shit going on. Have I checked out reality TV? I don't even know what that is, so, no. A lot of people said BB Can 9 is the best reality show of the year. Well, you'll see if I agree on Wednesday. That's when that video is coming out, right? Yeah, Wednesday's the last video of the year, so that will be the reality TV, I don't even remember what it's called. Whatever, the last video of the year, that one, yeah. I rank all the reality TV seasons. So yeah, that's this Wednesday. Oh, yeah, fuck, Amazing Race! Oh, no! Ah, fuck me. I forgot about Amazing Race, too. God damn it. Alright, yeah, there's a lot going on in January. And also Sasuke 39 is on Tuesday. So that's technically this year, but the video for it will come out at the beginning of next year. What am I doing here? Oh, investigate.
Need a lead.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. It wasn't really that much of an off season for me. Like really, I mean, really, it wasn't at all. I mean, I guess if we're considering Challenge All Stars 2, but whatever. We don't know who's on Celebrity Big Brother. I mean, there are rumors, but it's like I don't think there's any real credence to be taken from. Like, there's no credibility from those rumors. So, I mean, we'll just have to wait.
Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
Oh, you started Lost Judgment. Yeah, I finished Lost Judgment, a week ago? Yeah, I really enjoyed Lost Judgment by the end of it. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Oh my god, I thought the game was gonna crash there. Like, it froze for like half a second. Alright, yeah, I have, so yeah, I finished Hitman 3. So yeah, since I finished Lost Judgment, I played through Hitman 3, finished that. And then now I'm playing Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, but I've barely gotten any progress in that. Love hearing me complain about Spy Slice now. I'll be honest, like, that review's a mess. Like, I'll be completely honest in that. Because the thing is, like, I started the review, so, like, the first, up to episode 13 was when I started, like, that was all recorded at one time, and then from that point on, it was recorded weekly as every episode came out. And, like, during the first 13, I wasn't as negative on the season as a whole. Like, I didn't love the season. Like, I knew it was going to be a mediocre season. But, okay, what the fuck's going on? But, like, I wasn't like, oh, this is the worst season in recent history. But then, like, as season went on and on and on, like, I got more and more negative. And, like, now in retrospect, I would have obviously gone back and, like, been more negative the entire time. Which, to be fair, I was still negative, but, like, I definitely would have been even, like, I would have just been, like, fuck this show the entire time. Which, like, I got to by the end of it, but, yeah, like, the review's a bit disjointed because, like, I get progressively more negative as the review goes on. Did you notice when CT said any particular reason much ago? Actually, no, I forgot to look out for that. When did he say it? Was it when he got eliminated? Wait, yeah, I did finish my rewatch of The Duel, which, I will say, like, I still think it's a great season. I still think it's a top-tier season. I don't know if it's going to be my number one by the end of it. It's still, like, it's still a fantastic season to me. Like, it has so many iconic moments. But, I don't know, like, I mean, I feel like there's definitely room for it to go down by the time I'm done with this series rewatch. But it's still a really great season, though. I did also start Inferno 3. Watched, what, the first 6 episodes? Up to the Danny boot, which I'm still not loving the season. I mean, before I did this full series rewatch, sorry, before I watched the first 9 seasons, like I said, Inferno 3 was my lowest ranked season. And, like, while I don't know if it'll still be the lowest ranked, I mean, like, it's not going to be, because the first 4 seasons are always worse. And, like, it's probably worse than, like, 5, 6, and 9, but, I do feel like, oh my god, what the fuck, how am I dying in this section? This is really pathetic. Yeah, like, I'm still not loving the season, like, I still think it's a pretty mediocre season as a whole. But, we'll see how it is by the end of it. In episode 13? Which episode was episode 13? So there's 15... Wait, no, the final is on episode 16, right? Is it the Evan? When Evan picks CT? Why is Inferno 3 bad? I just find it boring. Like, it's not actively bad. It's just, like, kind of bland. Like, it's kind of using the formula of the Inferno. Like, it's essentially a redo of Inferno 2, like, in most aspects, but, like, with a, like, less interesting cast. like there's a lot of I don't know, there's a lot of like weird casting choices. I feel like there, and like with it being a 20-person cast, which is typically a good thing. Like I feel like small casts are typically a good thing for the challenge, but I feel like with this, like Inferno 3, it's a small cast, but it's also like a nothing cast. I feel like you have like people like you have like Tyree, you have like a Davis, and like some of these like not particularly notable figures.
Candy, you've told me
Then
about the cause. Did you
who else is there?
No.
I mean, the thing is, like, there are a couple great moments. I haven't gotten to it yet in the rewatch, but like the Timmy elimination is pretty great.
Good.
Now,
listen.
like it's a kind of an important. I don't know if important is the right term, but like it has like it's the first season where like Evelyn wins, where Kenny wins, where Derek wins. So like some really big names win. Tanya has her first win there. So it's, I mean, her only win, but like you have some pretty notable figures getting like their first win on that season, but it's just not that interesting of one to me. Yeah. So when Evan picks CT, I'll rewatch it. I actually want to see him say any particular reason. Why do people hate the Sean? I don't know. To be honest, like I was actually surprised. I saw I forgot what the poll was, but there was a poll on, I think it was who should have won, or maybe it was a popularity poll, but either way, like Deshaun wasn't anywhere in sight, which I found kind of questionable. I don't know, I don't get the, like, I mean, like, I get, like, not agreeing with, like game moves he made and like finding him to be like a bit erratic and that sort of thing, but like I'm surprised that he doesn't have more fans out there. It's weird seeing Banana be nice. Yeah, I mean, Banana's like, it's so fucking weird that Banana's like, yeah, starts off, I mean, like, Bananas is like nice in the first episode of Inferno 3, but like to me it always came off as like kind of fake nice. Like, I mean, like obviously I think he was like supporting Davis and everything after again, like that entire CT situation is like, it's so fucking like jarring coming from the duel, where like immediately after we see the duel where like he's portrayed as this like nice guy due to his relationship with DM, like he instantly comes back and then like beats up Davis and then like says some like not like great like some like somewhat homophobic things. It's like, yeah, not great. That took a dark turn there. So that was always jarring to me. But yeah, like Banana's there. It's like he comes off as a good guy there, but then like instantly in like what was it, like episode 4 or something? Like he pulls up, him and Ace like pull a prank or something on or not pull a prank. They well, I mean, I guess they are technically pulling a prank, but like they like wake up Susie and Kara and like piss them off, and it's like, yeah, that's the Bananas that like I was expecting. It's like it took a while to get there, but he eventually shows up. How long for the 2021 video? I think it's not that long. I think it's sub 30 minutes. Yeah, let's look this up real quick. I don't actually remember. But, oh, I haven't talked about this. I did finish editing. One main thing for the channel that I've done since the last time I streamed is I did finish editing the global runner-up ranking, which, fuck me, man. That's such a long video. Way longer than I thought it would be. But yeah, so the 2021 year in reality TV, that's what I called it, is 29 minutes, 53 seconds. It's not too long. Like last year, I do have, like, that like an end section where like I talk about videos that are coming up, but like it's nothing that I haven't talked about on here already. Like to me, like there's not like I don't plan on changing anything for the new year, at least not immediately. So it's like there wasn't really like anything to talk like that depthly about there. Yeah, because like last time I did it as a way to like kind of talk to the audience for the first time, because I haven't really done it before, but like now through the streams I kind of do it a bit more. So it's like, I don't know, like obviously I talk about like the merge boot ranking is coming, the global runner-up ranking is coming, and then I think I talk about like my series of like final juror ranking videos. But it's like there isn't that much to really talk about there. But yeah, so again, not too long. I think it's only like a minute and a half to 2 minutes on each season. Oh, we're at the... Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Wait, where am I? Okay, I was in a... Like, I thought it was in a completely different spot on the map. Oh, wait, I'm a fucking idiot. I can fast travel. What am I doing? Whatever. But yeah, so, again, finished the global runner-up ranking for Survivor, which I thought it was going to be my longest video. Well, actually, no, I should say I thought. I knew it was going to be my longest video. And it is. But I didn't realize by how much. Like, I talked about this last year, I think. I thought it was going to be like 2 hours, 15 minutes. Like, I thought that was going to be around the ballpark I was expecting it to be. Turns out it's 2 hours and 44 minutes. Yeah, that got a lot longer than I thought. It's funny too because like it's actually you would think that by the end of it, like I would talk about each person longer and longer. But it didn't really become. I mean, like it did. Like essentially, like the back half, like a lot was longer than the front half, but. Yeah, like I like some of the people at the top, like I don't talk that extensively about. It's like the person I talked the longest about was actually Parvati from Heroes vs. Villains, which I guess you would kind of expect because I kind of need to explain why she's as low as she is. But yeah, either way, it definitely got a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I really didn't think it would be more than like 2:20, but whatever. Best, there we go, pre-merge, pre-jury game of the year, Kyle, Big D Australian Survivor, right? Carla, Christian, Voce, to be honest, like, is it Kyle? No, I can't be, no, that's Voce, it's Voce, I think. Well, actually, I don't know, maybe Big D? I mean, like, Big D gets, like Big D's a weird circumstance, because, like, from what I understand, Big D, like, kind of wanted to quit, and that's why they put their votes on Big D, was because he was, like, very open with, like, he didn't want to be there anymore, so it's, like, I don't know how to really assess that, but, it probably still is Big D, and then, like, probably Kyle. I don't know. No. Is it Carla? I don't know. It's a clusterfuck. I feel like those like other four like kind of in the same ballpark. I'm trying to think. Like, I guess Christian. I mean, like actually, Voce might be last because like Voce was never actually in a good position in the game. Like he's never integrated within like any sort of power structure. So Voce is probably last. Kyle would have been set had he got through that week. Or if his side had just like won a competition, which they had the numbers to do, but they just never fucking did. Yeah, and then like Carla. I mean, they're all around the same ballpark, but yeah, I feel like Voce's last, Big D's first, and then after that, I would probably go Kyle, Carla, Christian, but I don't know. Where am I going? There we go. Oh yeah, I found out the other day, I didn't realize this, that Deshaun's younger than me. That blew my mind. Like, we're the same age, but like, he's a few months younger than me, which that's like, fuck, I didn't realize that. That's depressing. He's always looked at Deshaun as older than me. Whatever. Sydney and Danny mentioned on live they want to go in the challenge. I feel like Sydney should be a lock. Like, if they don't get Sydney, what the fuck are they doing? Wait, what am I doing? What mission am I doing? Oh, wait, I'm doing the main mission. I don't want to do that. Oh, I never did this? There we go. Okay, so... Okay, we already did those. Maybe I should go back to Meridian? Because I know there's side quests there, right? Yeah, there's still a few. Let's see that. Yeah, Sydney's perfect for a challenge. Like, she's like pretty much everything the challenge should want. Which probably means they're not gonna pick her. But she should be on the challenge. Danny, Danny would be fine. He'll be good for like the modern challenge, but like he's not really what I would want for the challenge. But like he'll be a fine pick. He's a likable guy, so I'm sure he'll be fine. How is Australian Big D problematic? Well, I know he's anti-vax, right? Didn't he like go to an anti-vax rally or something? I think that's what it was, right? Arcane. I actually genuinely want to watch Arcane at some point. Because I've heard so much like positive reception from it. Like not even just from you, but like even outside, like a coworker of mine was talking about it a lot. Obviously just online, a lot of people are talking about it a lot. So it's like I genuinely want to watch it at some point. But yeah, I just haven't at this point. Do I play Smash? Not currently. Like, I'm on a Switch right now. But I played Smash a lot when I was younger. Played a lot of Melee and Brawl. And I have played Ultimate. It's just I haven't, I don't own it. You see, you're missing out on 38 because of recency. I feel like that's a pro for her though. Because like it's not film, like because like. Yeah, like because the filming is gonna be next month, right? Oh no, that we talked about it got delayed, right? So I mean, like I feel like it should be fine. Like it's not like immediate back to back, and even then with Survivor, I don't think it matters as much because it's not like they're like it's not like Big Brother where they're literally just come out of filming. Like with Survivor, it's like they've been outside in the real world for a while. Where the fuck do I go there? So I think it should be fine. I think of Ty and Erica as Canadian winners. I mean, whatever. I mean, I already talked about their games quite a bit. Where the fuck am I going? How do you get up there? I've always been a big Captain Falcon guy. Even when I played Ultimate, I tried to play as other characters, and I just really couldn't get into it. But then when I was playing as Captain Falcon, I started playing a lot better. So I don't know. It's just I don't know. Captain Falcon's always just a character that I've always been better with. Is this it? Oh yeah, I definitely have to play Multiverses. Okay, that's not it. We're just back where we were. I mean, when I say like Kylan and Sydney are locks, I mean they should be locks, which probably means that they're not locks because it's fucking MTV. But like if MTV knew what the fuck they were doing, it should be very obvious to cast Kylan and Sydney. I think Kylan is a bigger lock though than Sydney. Like I would be very surprised if they don't go for Kylan, considering we already know that they are in talks with BB23 people. So it's like, again, if they don't go for Kylan, I think they're literally insane. While I just went around the circle, how the fuck do I get up there? You know, let's go for this one first then. Well, like Sydney, like I can genuinely see them passing up on Sydney. I think they're like wrong if they do so, but like I could see whatever that happens. Yeah, I still can't believe the Dan Renzi alternate thing. It's like, how the fuck do you actually get the chance to bring back Dan Renzi and just make him an alternate? especially over these people like we've seen like 3 times now on All Stars. But whatever. There we go. We found this one at least.
Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come
Yeah, Michelle
to the
from
city
Amazing
looking
Race, that'd
for
be cool
work?
too. Obviously Anthony, we've
Good
talked about
start.
him many
Enough
times.
to buy a
Should be on
car
there.
more becoming of your...
Okay.
Sydney, a better
stop there if you want me to
character
hear
than
you
Nora?
out.
Probably not.
I only meant to...
I mean, they're probably like obviously we just didn't see as much as Sydney as Nora, so it's like I feel like they're probably around the same ballpark, just that we saw more of Nora, so that makes me think she's better.
So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny.
Do a viewer
I paid up
lobby
front.
for Ultimate?
Well, half
Potentially.
up front. I've had
I need
no
to
word
get like get
So now
proper
you're
stream
hiring
set up at that
someone
point, but yeah.
to find the last man you hired.
Again, I feel like there are so many other things I would like to do once I get like a proper stream setup over just like randomly playing
So is
whatever
there any
game I'm
more to
playing.
the rumor about this camp?
Does Alyssa want to go in the challenge? I don't know. She should. I mean, like, I would be surprised if Alyssa's not at least called though. I feel like Alyssa's definitely someone that they would more than likely want.
They say the
That'd be hilarious if they get the entire cookout to go in the challenge.
Peaceful as you like.
I do feel like it would be jarring to see like Tiffany on the challenge or
Learn how they do it. Think how valuable.
actually I guess I mean like Big D is like why?
When you say valuable, you mean they
Ozza,
think
I doubt Ozza would want to go on. I get the sense that Ozza wouldn't want to go in another reality show, but I could be wrong on that.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
Like obviously when like just playing Big Brother, she was already talking about how she's not meant for the game and everything. It's like why go in the challenge then?
They choose to live up there.
But yeah, like Kyland, I could see. I mean, like Kyland, I think Kyland's the most likely. Then Xavier is very likely too. And then
They prefer machines.
like Hannah, it's like I could see them calling her. I don't know if I personally want it. Like I just don't think that's the show that's like suited to her personally. But like whatever.
They're mystic act. No
And then like the
care
other
for
3, I just don't think are
luxuries,
as likely.
Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
Yeah, I think Tiffany has said that she
More of an
did.
explorer.
But you send
That
other
she
people
would
to do your
say
work.
yes. I think if I remember right.
All right, more of an opportunity.
And like I'm sure they would ask her, so like at least ask her to consider her. I don't know if they would actually put her on, but like I think she would be in consideration. She's like I don't feel like I need to see Tiffany on the
Risky
challenge.
opportunities.
Like I would much rather just see her on Big Brother again than on the
For the
challenge.
likes of me. All right, I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor,
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like
It's
Alyssa's
on the
definitely the
edge
type of person that like would be on
beneath
old
the
school challenge
anvil of the
seasons.
moon.
I don't know if she's like really the person that they're like
Know
looking
your
for
way
for
around
modern
the savages.
seasons. Where again, like now they're taking the show a lot more
It's true they
seriously,
walk among machines without
and
fear
like
in
want
this
to be
kind of
about the
realm.
competition and everything, and not
Can't
really
miss
about
that,
like
can
the
you?
drama and the
Payment
hookups and like
on
all that sort of
return.
stuff. But again, like I still think Alyssa is a somewhat likely person. Where the fuck is this? Okay, well, yeah. Do I even bother? Wait, why is this section unfogged? Oh, this is close to the Frozen Wilds area. Okay. Actually, am I playing the Frozen Wilds? I didn't even think about that. I guess I probably will at some point. I don't want to do this mission now. I'm not fucking going all the way over there for... it's like we're trying to find this one again. Am I doing Amazing Race 1, Amazing Race Canada 1 retrospective? No, because I haven't watched Amazing Race Canada. And, like, it's not really high on my priority list at this point. Right now, the show, essentially what I'm planning on doing from this point forward is, obviously Survivor and Big Brother are the main focus, and, like, their respective side shows. So, like, I mean, like, their, like, international versions. So Australian Survivor, Survivor South Africa, Big Brother Canada, and Big Brother Australia, I guess. And then, like, obviously if new seasons of shows that I've already covered in the past, like The Circle, Challenge come up, then or A&W like do those as well, or Amazing Race. But in terms of like new shows, I kind of want to focus on like one thing at a time, and I'm still kind of focusing on the challenge right now in terms of getting caught up with the old seasons, and then doing the season ranking. And I'll do that, and then like once I'm done with that, then maybe I'll go with another show. I just don't know, like even schedule wise, doesn't wait. How did I find this so quickly this time? What the fuck? Whatever.
Laura,
I just don't know if I have time on the schedule, even if I wanted to.
my apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief, you hold yours close, like a
Damn.
talisman.
Her next season's likely not spy themed.
You didn't come for reparations.
Well, cool. Like, I mean, like, to be honest, it doesn't really matter to me.
No.
What the like
I know about the
general, like the theme of the like,
I see.
of, I don't know, whatever, like of the challenges and stuff like that. Stuff doesn't really matter to me.
Then I would owe you very much indeed.
Because like it never really led into. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of led to like not really having a general theme like for the cast.
But there are obstacles.
Like obviously, it would be cool if they did like X's or like Arrivals esque theme. But we'll see. I doubt they'll do it. I think they'll probably just go for a general
Ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun
cast.
was set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us.
I have no clue what you're asking about Spartan 42.
Forget how the old king's priest sang the words and blessed the killing.
I mean, I'm assuming you mean like one
You mean
person,
red raids.
Yes.
like someone voted out one idol, or with one vote after an idol play or something.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes
White production not like Bettina? Well, I think she's like just someone that's like willing to call them out.
Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. What kind of obstacles?
Outside, I'm not particularly sure. Like she seems like someone that like should be good for the challenge.
Forbidden to enter by an old
Again, she's like someone that does at least hook up. I don't know if she brings that much drama necessarily, but like she does hook up with people despite the fact that she has like a long-term boyfriend. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like she, you would, like I feel like if this is old school challenge, she's a perfect pick. But modern challenge, like I just don't know if they're like that invested in someone like her that has like no chance of actually winning a season. But then again, they look Big T, so I don't know.
Two shrines and move a priest out of the other.
Challenge Wild West themed, yeah, that was cool. Actually, something that's funny. Like they kind of already did it back in the day. Battle of the Sex, was it Battle of the Sexes 2? Had like a Western theme. I forgot which one it was. I think it was Battle of the Sexes 2. But yeah, they haven't done it recently, so.
But it can help those who grieve to find themselves.
Yeah, have a like Fessy dressed up as a cowboy. Be fucking weird. Just so we don't get the same vets again for 38. I think we'll get some of the same vets, but I do think it'll be more of a shake-up. Just in general, like just because like from what I understand, like there are already people that have confirmed they're not going to be on it, like CT and like Big T and like Corey. So it's like. And like I think even like a Casey and a Nani, I think there's like some hesitancy on whether they're coming back. So like I think we'll get at least some shakeup. What I'm worried about is like that they're gonna go like almost no, like instead of like getting better vets, they're just gonna like not put as many vets and then just put more rookies from like random European dating shows. Because I feel like that's very likely. So that's the worry there. But I don't think we'll get the like what happened last time essentially with double agents. Well, from double agents to Spice Lies and Allies, where like all the vets coming in Spice Lies and Allies were people on double agents. Like I don't feel like it'll be that sort of thing, but. What I cut out of the review, I didn't really, like, I cut out some stuff, but, like, a lot of, like, insignificant stuff. Like, I didn't cut out any,
I'll do what I can to
major things, which I'm not confused as long as it is. Like, it was, like, just a lot of things that, like, I maybe said, like, one line about, and then, when I edited it together, I was like, well, why the fuck was that even in there? Like, there's no point in that being in there. Wait, is this the... No, this isn't. This one, right? Where's this? Okay. So, yeah, I mean, like, there's stuff that was cut, but, like, nothing that important. Like no real, like, other tangents that just didn't make it. It was a lot of just, like, one line of, like, mentioning something that happened, or, like, maybe, like, like a short line of, like, analysis or other that was like, well, that's kind of pointless. I don't know why it's there. Do we have mostly rookies? To be honest, I wouldn't be opposed to, like, all rookies. Or, like, maybe at least, like, go, well, I mean, I guess that wouldn't work. I was gonna say, like, go fresh meat style, but, like, that's kind of what we got. I mean, like, that's almost what we got last season.
I can be persuasive.
Like, obviously fresh meat, but, like, with just rookies, not necessarily fresh meat, where it's, like, half and half.
Gone 2 years now. But what does
I mean, you just gotta get vets to have actual conflicts. Like, that was the problem with Spies, Lies, and Allies, that all the vets, or at least most of the vets got along, and the ones that didn't were, with the exception of, like, Fessy and Amber B, were, like, we're still willing to work together, so. Yeah, you need to get more vets to have strong. I just think you need vets to have, like, stronger personalities and are less rational. So, like, Amanda, I think, ended up being a great pick because, like, by the end of it, she was, like, fighting with Tori and stuff, and I think that was solid. But yeah, it's just like
I need to see his work again.
Too many of the vets there are very willing to work with each other.
The set of the metals they hammered.
I should have had a 10-minute segment of complaining on why Casey's cast. I mean, can I even talk about it for 10 minutes?
I'll see what I can do.
I mean, like, she's boring. She doesn't, like, do much for a show. I mean, like, there's not much to actually even say there about why she shouldn't have been cast. Big D wants to do Amazing Race? I'm sure he does.
If you want to be alone,
what's he going to be with Ozza? Is that something? That'll be funny. It'll be a train wreck. Actually, like, I actually kind of want that, now that I've said it. Like, I kind of would like to see that just because it would be such a clusterfuck, where they'd be fighting the entire time. Or, like, Big D would be, like, demeaning to her the entire time. And, like, she'd be fighting back. I think it would be fun. Sandra lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I have seen that, which obviously is probably a good sign for her. What am I doing here? Does any of these matter?
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great?
Yeah, I carried you through. I mean, like, I mean, they're not making it through, like, the first 2 legs, right?
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders...
Like, if they ever get on the Amazing Race, like, no way they're doing well. But, yeah, if they make it to the end, then, obviously Big D's gonna take all the credit. Ricard could be interesting, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think with Ricard, though, like, I'm more interested in just seeing him go on Survivor again.
The throne was the son's will.
The boy dishonored
than
his
being
father,
on other shows.
Dishonored us all. To kill his Sun King.
Well, yeah, if you lose, like, I mean, like, it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed?
Though I feel like with Australians, like, if it was Survivor US, I think weight loss, like, really doesn't matter.
There was no choice but
But I do think with Australian Survivor it matters a bit more, especially because people are sent home afterwards.
They call themselves Sun Priests, but they have no authority.
After they get voted out, so like, it probably is a good sign for Sandra. But
yet those who gave their whole lives to the Sun's service
again, it still could just be the fact. Like, it still could just be like she decided to lose weight after getting voted out or whatever. So it's not like a guaranteed thing or anything.
Dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at
you DM Sandra's daughter? Like, why?
Relying on forged dirt, mercenaries, preposterous.
Yeah, Carla from SA would be a cool pick for a challenge.
Our most blessed warriors.
I don't know if she's like someone high on their priority list though, but I think she can make a good run there.
The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone.
I think it'll be interesting to see how Sandra is perceived when out there. Like, it would be interesting to see
I'm
if
done
she's like
arguing
talked
with you.
about
Stay or go,
as
but
a
I won't
goat
allow you to
or
keep others away.
as
I
a
am here
big
by
threat.
the will of the sun.
You don't believe in the throne, the
It'd be funny though if
priesthood,
she has
the
like
army, or the city.
just fucking
so
Russell
I
Hantz
guess you have no
trajectory,
authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
where
Then
she's
call
like
it
taken
perhaps.
out right away.
No one else will listen.
Do I
There'll
think
be a
Sandra's a bigger
reckoning.
threat than Mark and
You'll
Sam?
back away from it.
I don't know actually. Like I think on paper obviously you would say yes, but it's like, yeah, I mean actually yeah, I still think she is probably. But to be fair, like I don't think Mark and Sam are like going to be that big of targets. I wouldn't guess. Like not even more than like any other like married couple.
Gave them the best work he'd ever
It's like, yeah, they were on Survivor, but it's
And
like
look
they're
at it
also like
now.
nobodies. Like there are two like pre-merged boots, so it's like they're not that notable
died for.
of Survivor players.
Slaves
So it's
they've
like
already
I
forgotten.
I don't think they'll have that much of a target on their back, but we'll see.
Bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off
Why they bring back
they'd
Mark? I mean, they
jump
love
after him.
Mark. I mean, I think it's very clear they love Mark.
I thank you for honoring my wish.
Like even back in season 2, actually, I was surprised Mark wasn't back for All
I wouldn't
Stars.
know what to do with it.
Considering how much they
Any
like
more than
blatantly
the
loved
Carja
him at the time. Wait, how the fuck do I get there? You buy your mom Boss Rob's cookbook for Christmas? How'd that go? I mean, what recipes does he even have in there anyway? Is it like everything just like pasta? Like, what does Boston Rob make? I feel like that should be an interesting thing. That'd be funny, like, if I ever did get around to doing it, like a review of Boston Rob's cookbook. I think that'd be hilarious. Or do a review of the what was it? His rule book or whatever. Mark's not a great player. He's not like a terrible player. Both Mark and Sam, like they're both not. I mean, Sam's kind of mediocre though. Like Sam's like one of these people that is like kind of abrasive and pissed off her tribe, but like Mark seemed like a competent player. Like he's able to get Luke and Jericho on his side before his vote out, but just not everyone else. So. Like, I would not be surprised if, like, Mark does very well on the return here. I could also see him being, like, still an early boot, because I do think he has that element of, loyalty, honesty, that bullshit. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, Mark comes back and he's, like, the next Boston Rob? Like, he, like, dominates his tribe and everything. That'd be fucking funny. Oh, yeah, review Angela's, cookbook. Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't remember I mean, again, there's so many fucking boots in Australian Fire, but, like, he was probably, like, around 16th place? 17th place, like, somewhere around there, out of 24. Like, I think he was the last boot before the second swap. Actually, wait, was it the second swap, or was it the... Because what, Annalise and Tara got voted out, and then they swapped over to the other tribe, and then Henry and whatever... No, that was before, because Henry was still on the tribe at that point, right? So it must have been before the swap? Oh, whatever, either way. Wait, no, that makes no sense. Wait, okay, let's look this up, fuck. I genuinely don't remember anymore. Let's see, where is he? Okay, he was the final. Yeah, okay, he was the final boot before the swap. Okay, yeah. So, okay, yeah. So, Tara and Annalise wrote out after him. I think. Yeah. All right, that makes more sense. So he made the date 18. So yeah, he was the 7th boot. Yeah, 7th boot. Went out in a 7-3 vote. Yeah, had Jericho and Luke on his side. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, I don't think he's a terrible player. I could see a world where he does well. Imagine Sam and Mark Final 2, that'd be hilarious. It wouldn't be boring TV. They're not the most interesting television, but, it would be a funny story arc. He has breakfast food, sandwiches, salads, Italian food. It's what is Bossa? Is Bossa Rob a big cook? Or is he just making these recipes? Or is he hire someone to make these recipes for him? Oh, okay. Karina Mariano. Who's Karina Mariano? I gotta look this up now. Is that his mom, or is that is that his daughter? Okay. Thank God. Yeah, we can make the same waffles his daughter makes. Why are all Boss Rob's kids' no names Rose? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I guess they like that middle name. Mark and Sam are just genuinely not entertaining TV. Actually, Sam is probably more entertaining than Amber. But also a much worse player. Even though I also don't think Amber's that good of a player, but that one, okay, well that was something. Wow, I'm just playing terribly. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Whatever. I don't know, is there anything else that I haven't talked about yet? I've started editing my Marquesas retrospective, but barely though. I'm hoping I can get it done tomorrow, but I doubt I can, but I'm gonna try to. Because I forgot how long the recording for that was. I remembered it was long. It's my longest season retrospective I've ever done. But I didn't realize the raw recording was well over 2 hours, which means the video itself is going to be well over an hour probably. So I forgot about that. So again, I'm probably not going to be able to finish it tomorrow, but I can at least try. Was Amber that? I don't remember Amber that well on Amazing Race. There's the things that she did on her own. Fuck off. Where is he? Oh, he did die.
It's good to be free of the city.
No? I can't talk to him? What a masterpiece.
You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
Amber found the woman in the marketplace in Amazing Race 4.
There will always be more machines.
Or Amazing Race 4, Amazing Race 7. Yeah.
New bodies, but we only last as long as memory.
I do remember that, but it's
That's
is
why
that
I must
entertaining?
A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. I do
really want to rewatch Amazing Race 7, though.
Was cut away.
Which, to be fair, I guess I will 2 years from now. When is the... Wait. When is the Amazing Race 7's 20-year anniversary? To be fair, I need to do 6 first. Oh, no, that's a long ways away. I'm a fucking idiot. No, I'll probably do 15-year. No, 15-year already passed. Fuck. Okay, never mind. God damn it. Okay, when am I going to do these then? Because I would like to continue on with the Amazing Race ones, but I don't have a good time to do it though. Damn it. I didn't realize I already passed 15 years for those.
Can't carry more.
Well, I'll probably just figure out some random time to do it. Okay, well that's lovely. Graham cracker, walnut, and coconut. That sounds mediocre. I love graham cracker, but like I never liked walnut or coconuts. How the fuck do I get that? Or should I just fast travel? Let's fast travel there. Charlotte and Mira, debatably your favorite Amazing Race team? Mine too. I love Charlotte and Mira. Again, great characters. Actually, I don't even know who my favorite Amazing Race team would be. Like, it'd probably be Colin Christie, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like Colin Christie, like Amazing Race 5 is like one of the best teams in history show, both from like a competitive standpoint and also from a TV standpoint. And like Amazing Race 31, like they're still good competitively, but it's like they're not that entertaining.
This is where the
But at least they have like the story arc of like how much they've changed since their first run. And like that's cool. But I would probably say that Colin Christie my favorite. But yeah, Charlotte and Mira are definitely up there too.
You're going down.
Oh yeah, Amazing Race 5 is just such incredible season of reality television. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Okay, well I can't even get up. Thank you. Yeah, it's like they're radically different people. And like, to be fair, it's like a massive amount of time that's passed in between season 5 and season 31. Okay, well this is a disaster. What the fuck is going on? So like, it makes sense that they're different, but it is funny. Yeah, I didn't hear that Charlotte and Mira got called for 31. Like, I assumed that they, like, turned it down or they couldn't make it. That's what I assumed, but I haven't looked too much into it to really know for sure. What the fuck? Like, can I get up, please? Okay, fine. Okay, well, this is just dumb. Be an Oscar Simon Horizon. I wouldn't be surprised they do that for. Okay, well that's cool. Oh wait, okay, that did not go well. Yeah, I don't think Charlotte and Mira would do well nowadays. Yeah, because they were always like really good at like the traveling element of it, which is like such a minuscule part of the show at this point. Or like, yeah, like getting strangers to help you and stuff, like that stuff's like not allowed anymore, right? They stopped allowing that.
They're scary for me.
In terms of like having like people follow you, or you follow people and that sort of thing. Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, I do think that kind of like takes away like the biggest like pro for them. Where like I think outside of that, they're like not the greatest racers. What the fuck is going on? Why does it feel like the camera's like getting like put in a weird spot? Like there, like what the fuck? Okay, well, that's not great. I feel if Sarah Wilson returns to Reality TV. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to her, like, getting a second chance on Survivor, but I'm, like, also, like, I think there's other people I'd rather see back.
Here we are again.
John Mayer cut. I mean, who are the Amazing Race teams on that season? We got Art and JJ, which that was fun. Art and JJ, Colin Christie, Leo, Jamal, and Tyler and Corey. So it was all like there's a whole bunch of male teams. So I wonder if that's the thing, is that because Big Brother had two female teams and one male-female team, right? And then what was Survivor?
Here, she remains.
Another female team. Yeah, so that's probably it, right? I think they just won. Like, they didn't want another female team.
Rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
They were like, because they already had like Eliza and Corinne, and then they had Janelle and
In the pool, I'll find the
Brittany, and then Alyssa and Rachel. So they were like, oh yeah, I forgot about Becca and Floyd.
She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger.
Yeah, like I would guess that
still lives,
they didn't like feel the need for another female team.
Harvests. What is
You
it?
bought Frozen Wilds when it came on, never played it? Yeah, I didn't get around to playing Frozen Wilds until a bit later. I didn't buy it right away. What I did is eventually the complete edition went on sale for cheaper than what the Frozen Wilds. So the Frozen Wilds I think was $20 when it came out. And like it didn't drop in price for the longest time, but like the complete edition of Horizon, which came with it, eventually went on sale for like $15. So I was like, well then I might as well fucking buy the complete edition. So I bought the complete edition and then played it after that. What's funny now is that I now own, like what I'm playing this on is a digital version of the complete edition because they gave away Horizon Zero Dawn complete edition for free during COVID, right? So like now I'm playing now I'm playing the complete edition, but not the actual copy that I bought when I first played Frozen Wilds. So that's something. Where is this? Over here. Oh wait, what? Where is this? Okay. Up here, there we go. Yeah, it's so weird that Forbidden West is only, what, like, not even 2 months away at this point? Which obviously, I guess I think that's why I'm playing this at this point. But, like, it's kind of insane that it's so soon. There we go.
Back to the temple.
I was invited back.
How I feel Shannon Elkins return to reality TV? Not great.
Say about reconciliation with the other tribes.
I wonder if Bopper and Mark were considered. I don't know. Like, I'm sure they were, like, given the availability call, but, like, I don't know if I'm not that interested in seeing them on Amazing Race again.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold.
Which one were the Gangan kids? Like, I know the Lintz family was asked back. Like, the winners.
Not me. Besides, your
Yeah,
temple
which
doesn't
one is
even take one.
Gangan?
We would be richer if we did.
I have no memory of these people. Who the fuck are these people? Sixth
Thank you,
place?
Where I'm going, I could probably use
I barely remember Amazing Race Family Edition at this point. I just remember Lintz family was like really overpowered because they were all like young people. I have no memory of the Gangan family. Schroeder family, I remember. I remember Paolo family. Barely remember Godlewski family. I remember Weaver family. Don't know who the fuck Branson family is, despite them being the runners-up. And then, like, these earlier boots, I don't remember. Yeah, Schroeder family is interesting because it has, Stassi Schroeder? Is that her name? Because like she's now been on like other reality shows. What has she been on? Vanderpump Rules. So that's something. That's so weird. Amazing Race 1 through 25 are coming to Canadian Disney Plus. That's bizarre. like how's Paramount Plus is fucked in Canada, right?
Able-bodied adventurers.
Actually, is Amazing Race even on? Like, I never actually paid attention.
I'm not choosy.
I'm sure Amazing Race is on Paramount Plus, right? Let's look this up. Okay, well, that's maybe shit at typing. Actually, is Amazing Race... I doubt Amazing Race Canada is on. Yeah, it's just only Amazing Race US. Let's see. Is it only... Wait. Why am I only seeing season 32? Is it only season 32 on there? If that's the case, then that's really shit. Like, that's so bad. Whatever. Not that I need it to rewatch Amazing Race. Still, that's, like, ridiculous if that's the case.
A moment of your time.
Yeah, it's funny, like, even though I have Paramount Plus, I don't actually watch, like, the challenge, a lot of the challenge seasons are on Paramount Plus. I don't fucking watch them on Paramount Plus. Like, I never liked, well, I mean, to be fair, I have the ad version, so, like, that's just kind of annoying to deal with, which, to be fair, like, I don't actually, like, there's an easy get around for, to not watching the ads on Paramount Plus because they're a fucking idiot with how they programmed it. So if you use picture-in-picture, you can skip the ads, which is funny. But like I also don't care enough to watch it on Paramount Plus. I guess we're just gonna do the main mission. Yeah, let's do this mission. Why not? We'll make some progress in the main story here. Did Angelo really mean it when he hated the experience? I think from what I understand, like, it was like he hated being in the hotel room, right? Because, like, they forced him to be in the hotel room between legs. And, like, that was something he hated. Because, like, he hated that he could, whenever he was traveling, he wasn't allowed to actually, like, explore the locations he was in. So I think that's the part of it that he hated. Where is this? I remember this mission I got stuck on for the longest time the first time I played this game. Wait, what? Why did you just tell me to go there just for tell me to go here? Whatever. Yeah, all those international seasons. It's so weird that, yeah, on Paramount Plus, by the end of next month, like, pretty much every recent international season of Survivor is going to be on there, which is cool. It'll be cool if they add the other SA seasons eventually. I doubt they will though, because like I feel like at that point, like it's like one, the production value is not to the same level, but also it's like a different production crew, technically. So it's like I feel like that's also part of it. Yeah, I feel bad for anyone going from NZ1 to from 2 to 1. Yeah, NZ1's the worst season they're putting up, right? Yeah. And it's just such a weird season. Like, I really just don't get a lot of the production choices they made there.
Back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna put fucking Survivor Africa Panama in there. That'd be hilarious, though. If that's really, like, if it's really, like, completely lost until, like, Paramount Plus buys the rights to put it on for whatever reason. Like, that would just be ridiculous. Really? Okay, so in Canada, Amazing Race and Big Brother aren't on. Challenge only has All-Star, Survivor has Worlds Apart. I believe, so in US, I believe every season of Survivor is on there, right? Again, like, I never use it, so I don't know, but I think it's every season of Survivor.
They will only destroy our
Yeah, every season of Survivor.
bring us back the lands that were taken.
Oh, yeah, that's something I did. Actually, the one thing I did watch challenge-wise on Paramount Plus was the reunion for Gauntlet 2. Because the thing that I was watching didn't have oh, there's silence. But yeah, I didn't have access to the reunion outside Paramount Plus, so watched the reunion there. But yeah, so Challenge with Paramount Plus, they have seasons 11 through 34. Which, like, really makes you question, like, why not seasons 1 through 10? Especially when season 10 is on Netflix. So it's like, how do they not have season 10? I mean, I guess maybe they sold, but then, like, yeah. Actually, no, season 10's not even on Netflix anymore, actually. Now I think about it. Because I think they swapped them out for Fresh Meat and Free Agents. But either way, it's weird that they don't have Inferno 2 on there. But also, it's like, why not the recent seasons? Like, you literally own the fucking network. Like, how do you not have your own show on there? The recent seasons, like the seasons that just aired. It's like, how do you not have that on there? Well, whatever. I don't know why he did this. It's fucking dumb. How did Forever Africa Panama get lost? I mean, just, no one bothered to record it and post it online. Like, I think it's just that no one gave a shit about it, and, like... Okay, well, that's... I mean, from what I understand, like, it's not a good season anymore. Like, it's pretty much the exact format as Survivor South Africa Panama. It's the same production crew that does it. But it's the same format, except for 2 less people, I believe. And from what I understand, like, the game plays out, like, pretty straightforwardly. Like, I think what happened, like, if I remember, I mean, spoilers for Survivor Africa Panama, if anyone ever actually finds it and watches it, but from what I understand, it's, like, the early, like, the pre-merge is pretty, like, by the numbers. It's like there's, like, a majority alliance on both tribes. They vote out people on the outside. Then you get to the merge, where, like, supposedly, like, one person flips at the merge. And then the final 2 is, like, the person that flipped and one of the people that was in the majority that they flipped to, and then the person that flipped loses. So, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't sound that great. And, like, it's the same format also where Final 4 on is decided by challenges. So the winner of Final 4 immunity automatically goes to Final 2. The last place in Final 4 immunity goes home, and then second and third place in Final 4 immunity compete, where the winner of that challenge gets the second slot in Final 2, and the other actually goes home. So, yeah, want to play a perfect game technically. That's okay. I haven't seen No Way Home, but I know what happens, so... I got a new laptop? I really need to get a new laptop. I thought about getting one during Black Friday, but I just never got around to it. Maybe because I already spent so much money outside of that already. I really should get one. Would you rather listen to Emmy sing Alien or Jen's Earthling speech? I'm probably, like, I would rather not listen to Alien, so I mean, that's probably the answer. Have 8 gig of RAM, so that's good. where is the other target? Okay, there's no way I'm getting that. $350? That's not bad. Yeah, I got mine for a pretty... mine's also 8 gig of RAM. Like, I got mine for a pretty good deal at the time. This was like, what, I think 2018? Like 1 terabyte internal. Yeah, I mean, like for what it is, it's good. Like, has the ability to run like basic games. Like, it can't run like a current gen game, but like still, like I did run Walking Dead Season 1 on it. So I mean, that's something at least. And then like I've tried out other things, and like it's a bit wonky here and there, but like still. You could play Enslaved Odyssey to the West on it, so that's something. But yeah, I got mine for a pretty good deal at the time. But I really should get a new one, like an actual, like, better one. There we go. Tried Valorant. I've never played Valorant. What is Valorant, actually? Like, what kind of... Like, is it a shooter, or is it a... Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. I could have gotten in when I was up there. Yeah, we'll never know where Tebby lands on my winner rankings. What a shame. Like, it would be funny, though, if that's, like, really how we eventually watch Survivor Africa Panama, as if, like, Paramount Plus buys the rights to it. Mix of Overwatch and CSGO, okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but, like, again, like, I'm pretty sure it's not my type of game, but... Who's left? Oh, fuck off, there's a guy all the way over there. It's fun but annoying at times. I feel like that's like every online multiplayer, or online FPS. There we go. White Challenge never called Dan Rangering? I don't know. Okay, like, he seems like a perfect fit.
I
so
promise.
I don't know why.
I'll tell you everything.
I know you will.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have the choice of killing him, don't you? I forgot about that.
Who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Shadow Carja?
Except they're not like...
Yeah, what else did they talk about? I'm trying to remember. Like, I feel like there was something else that I wanted to talk about.
Kind of devil.
That I did in the last few days.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Never got around to.
It's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice.
How far was Tommy Castle Challenge? I don't fucking know. Like, it's still so weird they went for... I'm assuming Dean must have turned it down or something, but, like, it's still weird that they went for Tommy. Of all... Like, yeah, again, like, I from what I understand, like, Jay got COVID in the preseason and everything, but...
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me.
Still, like, such a weird pick there.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun.
Yeah, Tommy's never particularly great at challenges.
He was the Mad Sun King's champion.
Like, I mean, he was fine in like the like tribal.
But now he leads the Eclipse.
Whatever, in the team challenges, but never particularly good at individual immunities. Oh, is Cam pregnant? I didn't even know Cam was pregnant. Is that a thing? Trying to look this up. Oh yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Good for them. So I guess she's not going to be on 38 then.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger.
Yeah, Michelle and Dean, having them back. Like, I would suspect Dean is like a somewhat likely person for 38, right? Like, if he says yes, at least. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't pick Dean.
I laughed when I saw the priest. But then
yeah, I do feel bad for Tommy in terms of how his. Like, even though I don't think he should have been on there to begin with, like I do feel bad that he had to go out that way.
Every move. I followed orders.
You had access to
Final Fantasy 16 dev confirmed the lack of infos because COVID delayed development. Yeah, that makes sense. Which is like disappointing because like like it looked really like I mean it's been what over a year now, right?
That's why I couldn't warn you. If I
because that was at the PlayStation.
My family.
Actually, was that the PlayStation reveal or was it the stream? Oh, either way, but it was like over a year ago that we first heard about. So it's like
the Eclipse were sent to kill me because
at this point we haven't seen anything since.
Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once.
Still excited for. I mean, like I still think Final Fantasy 16 is one of the most anticipated games.
How?
I'm like, I don't know if it's coming out. Like, I thought it was for sure coming out next year. I could definitely see it being delayed at this point, even further, but we'll see.
Is she your mother?
I'm the one.
Did he win Loved Ones? This I don't even remember that actually.
You say this devil, the Eclipse worship, has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades.
Yeah, I think it's Tommy and Earl, I think, are very comparable as figures on the show.
Such a voice.
Likable people, got a winners at it. So because they were prominent on the show.
Metal sound.
But yeah, not the most riveting TV.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3
and like
words.
Earl has his moments. Like Earl's definitely not like Tommy to me, like there's not really anything notable about Tommy as a TV character. Like Earl does have his moments, like his King of Fiji.
How do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap
thing, like him, like is like nodding of his head at the Edgardo tribal and stuff like that. But it's like he's still like subpar from a character standpoint.
But there are
he's dancing. Forgot about that. Yeah, Dreams is definitely the most interesting character on Fiji.
I've only seen him buried in the ground.
Really, I mean, I think like the complexity of Dreams is like a lot of what's interesting about Surround Fiji, especially in the end game.
The world will fall.
Where like the post merge, you have like him flipping on the 4 horsemen, which to be fair, like the context of that like isn't really shown in the show. Because like now we know that like the reason why he flips on the 4 horsemen is because like he had this all black alliance and wanted to go to the end of all the black players. But like the show never talks about that, and like I don't even think that was a thing that was known until like until pretty recently. But like that makes like a lot more sense now why he was so willing to cut like Edgardo and Alex and all of them. Yeah, we should kill him. Is it this one then?
I know you committed your crimes to save your family. But because of your crimes, dozens were murdered. Dozens of families were destroyed.
What I think of this game position if someone was Survivor Final 6, not the biggest threat. On the board, had arguments to win if he gets to the end in a trio where if he gets to the end, he wins. I mean, yeah, like you mentioned Adam Lance-Jax. Yeah, that's pretty much Adam's position. Where like he needed to get rid of Jay and David by the time Final 6, but if he does, then he wins the game. Yeah, Dream. I would love to see a Dreams return. Not going to happen. Like I think literally 0% chance Dreams comes back. Even with the diversity mandate, I feel like there's just other people they would bring back over Dreams.
Not too much already.
But I would love to see Dreams return. Actually, this is something. So, as I said, I did edit my runner-up ranking, and when I got the Dreams, I decided to look up Dreams. Like Dreams is like married with like kids and stuff now. That's kind of nice to see that he got out of being homeless and like all that sort of stuff. What the fuck is this? There's just a rock floating in the middle of it. Whatever. So it seems like he has a nice life now. Yeah, I have played the Hitman 2D. Well, I finished, so, since Well, actually, I think this was even... Yeah, I think I already did it at the time of the last stream. But either way, I have played the Hitman 2 DLCs and all of Hitman 3. Yeah, even at the last time I streamed, I think I already wrote the script for the video. Since then, I've actually recorded the Hitman, my video on Hitman 3 and the Hitman 2 DLCs. Don't know when the fuck it's coming out, but I recorded it. Yeah, like the Last Resort, it's a good level. Like, I have like minor complaints with it, a lot of it like being like I never liked the levels that have like a lot of water. Like, I just find it, especially with something like Hitman that's so rigid, where, like, you can't cross a lot of the water. Like, I found that kind of annoying in terms of, like, the level design of it. Like, also, like, in my playthrough of it, like, I finished it, like, super quick, which I found kind of underwhelming, too. But, like, it is a solid level. It's, yeah, it's good. I actually like the other, like, I like the bank more, per se, of the two Hitman 2 DLCs. But yeah, they're both strong, though. Yeah, the Hitman, like, the bank, like, there's only one target, which I find that kind of underwhelming. And the same thing goes with Death in the Family in Hitman 3. Where, like, it's, like, one target, but you have, like, this other, like, big objective. I mean, it's more underwhelming in Death in a Family. But, like, I did find the heist element of it to be really interesting, though. I did, like... And, like, something I didn't know... Like, so something I did in my playthrough is that I did the heist first, not realizing that, like, once you got the case or whatever, you had to... like you said, like, you had to carry it outside, obviously. So it's, like, you couldn't hide it. And through that means that, like, essentially you were supposed to do that last. So I had, like, to drop the case and then, like, do the assassination and then go back and pick up the case, then escape. And I found that really fun. Like, I had a really good experience with the bank mission. That I do think boons it. I do think if I were to replay it, maybe it would go down. And the same thing goes with, End of an Era. Oh fuck, what? Should I do this mission? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Maker's Act.
Spying through my focus again.
Yeah, End of an Era, the Chongqing, is that what it is? Level in Hitman 3. That was another one that, like, I think it's a level that I had a really good experience with, but I feel like that one, my opinion of that one would probably go down if I were to redo it. But it was fun.
To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment.
Yeah, Dartmoor, that's the Death in the Family one, right? Yeah, it's like, I'm conflicted on it, because, like, I love the murder mystery side, mission, not side mission, what's it called? Mission story, but, like, it's also, like, that's the entire level. Like, if you don't do that, I feel like the level just becomes kind of bland, and, like, I feel like the section, like, the thing that's underwhelming there is that, like, there's the one target, and then the, other side, objective is getting the case file, which, like, you get from her office, and if you do the murder mystery, it just hands it to you. And I find that kind of underwhelming, too. Where it's, like, like, really the murder mystery is, like, the end-all be-all for that mission. And I feel like you can clearly tell, like, developers, like, developed that entire mission around that side story, or mission story, so, like, I don't know, I feel like that's, like, the thing that I'm conflicted on. Like, it's a really good mission story, but, like, that's the entirety of the level.
Shatter you.
Yeah, the interview is a really great thing, and I'm a fucking idiot too. Like, I didn't realize that the solution to the interview is, like, literally right behind them. Like, I didn't realize that until after the fact. Where, like, the interview is, like, they ask you these questions of a personality test or whatever, and, like, the answer to what they want is literally right behind them, of, like, all the pictures and, like, what goes with what. And it's like, if you get everything right, they give you, like, full clearance to the entire building. But because I got it wrong, they only give it to you, for, like, the first 2 floors. Like, that was just kind of annoying in retrospect, but, like, it's cool that they, like, had that there, though. How's Camilla 33? I'm surprised she's, like, how is she not older? Because, like, I'm surprised she's not older. Like, it's so weird. There's a lot of, like, challenge people that I always expect to be much older, but then they're not. Like, Casey is only 34. Like, Casey Cooper, I mean. Not Casey Clark. And, like, same thing with Evelyn. Evelyn's only 34 right now. Like, I could've... Like, I really thought Evelyn would've been, like, 40. Like, it's just so weird how, like, despite, like, Fresh Meat being, like, 15 years ago, like, some of these people are, like, not that old. Like, and that's because, like, so many of these people were so young when they were on reality TV the first time. Killing the woman that looks like Queen Elizabeth? Is that what she looks like? Like I remember she's like an old woman, but I never like connected to Queen Elizabeth. By the way, I actually like there are like so since before I recorded my Hitman 3 video, I did decide to listen to Writing on Games Hitman videos. And, like, just through watching that, like, you really realize, like, how much shit I miss, in the Hitman level. Like, there's just so much complexity to all those Hitman levels that is really insane to me. Where, like, with Dartmoor, something that I do think is really cool is that, like, even with the murder mystery, it's like, if you can also, like, decide not to finish it, but, like, instead, allow, the culprit to, like, poison the main target and have her die that way. Like, I think that's really cool. There's, like, a lot of, like, small things like that I just, like, completely miss in my playthroughs that, again, if I had more time to just, like, be playing Hitman over and over and over again, that would just be, like, a cool thing to do. And, like, testing out all these, like, different scenarios, but I just don't really have the time to. Like, Corey's like 29? Hey, how the fuck is Corey so young? That's so weird to me. Oh, it's cause... Wait, Casey Clark is, only 34? I thought Casey Clark was older.
Gather round.
Not much older. I thought she was like 36 or something, but... Actually, how old is Nani? Is Nani 34? I feel like Nani's probably around that age too, right? Okay, well, that's cool. How old is Nani? 32? Oh my god, she's only 32? What? Oh, that's insane. Wait, Kyle was only 29? Like, you could have told me Kyle was like 40 and I would believe it. I knew Amanda was 29, which is also weird to me. But, like, I at least already knew that one, though. Yeah, let's see. I think I missed some, stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, what was her name? I don't even remember her name from BB Can 7, the third boot. Oh my god, I really can't remember her name. What was her name? I gotta look this up now. Wow, I'm usually like good at remembering people's names, so I have no... Kylan? Is that her name? Not Kylan. Oh, it is Kylan. There we go. Yeah, like how the fuck did she think she was gonna get away with 29? That always just seemed ridiculous, but whatever. Yeah, I did hear about Camilla talking about the Leroy situation, but like I didn't really bother listening to what she had to say. Wait. She said, "I'm not a racist, I'm a mother." That feels like a very Camilla thing to say. Shit. Yeah, I knew Josh was 27. I knew. Well, I knew he was like slightly older than me, so like I knew that. Tori being so young is kind of surprising. Like, I think Tori, I would have guessed, was like 30. You still love Another Life. Okay. My opinion of Another Life went down on the replay. Like, I liked it the first time. Like, I still had issues with it. Like, it was never, like, a top-tier mission for me. But, like, I feel like my replay, like, my opinion of it went down. But Hokkaido definitely went up. Like, Hokkaido, yeah, that was one that I was, like, kind of middle of the road on before the replay, but definitely went up. And, yeah, Sapienza is obviously fantastic, also.
Is that... Yeah, trouble!
Okay, well, that's bad. Now it's Kaylin. Okay. There we go. That only took forever. Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of like the general structure of the, like, a lot of these Hitman levels, right? Is that there's, like, one roaming around the open world, and there's another one that's, again, a more secluded area. And, like, usually the one that's roaming the open world, like, is not the most interesting one. Like, I feel the same way with Club 47, the Bangkok one, where, like, the lawyer, that's, like, walking around the hotel, like, isn't the most interesting assassination, while, like, the Rockstar is the more interesting one. Alright, let's do Maker's End, I guess, and then, we'll probably just do side content for the rest of stream, I think. So I don't want to make too much progress in the main story, but I at least want to make some. Why does Nani act like Josh's mom? Well, I mean, I don't know. Actually, when did, like, Nani and Josh, like, when did they get so close anyway? Because, like, it was Josh and Amanda that were partners in War of the Worlds 3, right? Or War of the Worlds 3, War of the Worlds 1. I don't know, like, I always think of, like, Josh and Nani being partnered there, but, like, it's Josh and Amanda. So it's, like, I guess they just, like, clicked for whatever reason. Yeah, that's something I noticed too with mission. So, Hitman 1, Hitman's 1 and 2, like, have, like, a good chunk of mission stories. Well, like, Hitman 3, like, greatly reduces them. And, like, I'm kind of conflicted on that, because, like, I'm someone that, like, when I play it, like, I usually go for the mission stories and try to do those. Even though that's not, like, not really the best way to play Hitman. I get, like, and that part of that comes from, like, me, like, not really having the time to, like, fully explore levels as much as I would like to. But it's, like, the, mission stories, it's, like, in Hitman 3, they definitely, like, reduced the number of mission stories there were. Which I, like, found underwhelming, but also, like, respected at the same time. I'm still, like, overall kind of conflicted in that. Because, like, obviously, like, they limit the amount of mission stories because they want people to be exploring on their own and finding their own solutions. But, like, also, I feel like through that, it led to, like, a lot of times where, like, I would get near the target, but then, like, not actually, like, then, like, have to figure out my own way of killing them, which I found kind of, like, and that led to, like, some, like, underwhelming deaths and stuff. You always think Nani has kids? I mean, I always think Nani's, like, fucking 40, so... What is the clusterfuck? You like Wilton Creek because it's, the chaos normality. Yeah, like, I really like the assassinations in Another Life. I just don't like, I don't like the third objective, just finding the clues and that sort of stuff. And also, I feel like the overall map is just kind of, like, whatever. Like, it's a block of, like, a neighborhood. Like, it's not, like, particularly interesting. Like I think it's fine conceptually, but like I think like when playing in it, like it's not like the most interesting level in the world to me. Okay, come on. Yeah, like the first time I played it, like I didn't mind me finding the clues, but yeah, like on the replay, like, I mean, on stream, like I just gave up on it because I just didn't care anymore. There we go. God damn it. Whatever. Dubai is your favorite Hitman 3? I think I have it number 3 for me of Hitman 3. I think it's good. I think it's a very like solid like baseline Hitman level that like also has like added okay. Like the opening and stuff is like very cinematic. And like in general that's something Hitman 3 does a lot more, is try to be a lot more cinematic, which I'm also like still conflicted on whether or not I like that. Which I think I lean towards I don't like that. Yeah, I will say my so Paris is a mission that like I had as number 1 coming out of my replay. However, I did end up bumping it down after having played the entire series. Mainly because like it is very like while it is very strong, and I do think it is still like a very well designed level. It is also very basic, and I feel like at the end of the day, it's like with levels like Sapienza and levels like Miami and like some of these other like grander levels, I just feel like it's kind of weird to have like Paris above those. So I did end up bumping Paris down, but I still do really like the level. But yeah, I like Bangkok and Paris are very, very similar levels. I think something I do respect from Paris though is the fact that it is the first level, and through that it's essentially a tutorial level without blatantly being a tutorial level. Well, like something I find strange about the actual tutorial levels is that there are actual tutorial levels. Because wait, why am I even fighting this? I don't even need to fight him, do I? Yeah, like there's no real point to having the tutorial levels in Hitman, considering like the showstopper alone already acts as like a really good tutorial. Without blatantly being one. Currently binging Walking Dead. I would have been interested. Like, I wouldn't have been opposed to doing like a Walking Dead season ranking at one point. I don't know how like invested I'm into doing that now. Maybe because like I just haven't like I actually did I watch? No, I didn't watch last season, right? Yeah, I didn't watch last season, but I've watched every season before that. And I'm interested in seeing what they do with the show in the final season, but I just think they fucking like botched it a while back to where I really don't care anymore. Like even though the quality of like the recent seasons has gone up, it's like I just don't care anymore because of how bad they screwed up like the Carl death and Rick death and all. I mean, like the Rick death itself. I mean, technically it's not Dove, but you get the point. Like writing Rick off the show. Yeah, it's like I feel like there's just so many. I mean, really, the Carl death I think is the main thing from a writing standpoint. That's just like so asinine to me. That's like it just like gives the show no purpose anymore. Just free agent. Yeah, Devin's a great character on there. I mean, again, like someone that has like no chance of ever winning. But it is incredible that she's only played twice and has been to a final both times. It's just funny. Yeah, and Zach's still a pick. I did see there are rumors that Zack and Jenna broke up, so that's not bad. Gilly Cage's better than people give it credit for. I think it's a fine. Like the thing is, like I was very low on it coming into the replay, and like after my replay, I think I went slightly up, but I'm still like overall like I'm not like low on it as like a general like from a general standpoint. Like I would still like enjoy playing the level, but like I think that in comparison to all the other Hitman levels, like I would still have it relatively well. But it's not like, in the grand scheme of things, like, it's not that bad of a level. Like, it's a solid level. I just think it's, like, not the most interesting level in the world. Like, I think what it does, what is the level in Hitman 2? Chasing a Ghost, I know is the mission name, but either way, that one's like, I think that one does it better, and like that one still like doesn't do it perfectly. Yeah, I do know about the Rick movies, which is like it's so weird. Like how long's it been since the Rick stuff in the series? Like it's been a few years already, right? And like the movies still aren't coming out yet. It's like to me, it's such a strange decision that they decided to make a trilogy of Rick movies that are supposed to be coming out in theaters. Why do Amber B's fingers look fucked in her cast photo? They probably just photoshopped it, right? I never paid attention. Damn it. Whatever. Oh. I have no, like, I know nothing about what Zack Rance is currently doing. But Cash was pretty high on Zack. I mean, he was, what, second in the fan favorite vote? Yeah, I haven't recorded the mission ranking yet for Hitman 3. I'll probably do it soon. I just don't know when I'm gonna release it though, because I don't know when when I'm gonna have time on the schedule to actually release it. But yeah, I did want to do like a decent amount of prep before recording it, because it is a video that I'm gonna record without a script. So hopefully it doesn't become too much of a clusterfuck.
Did it? Those things pack a punch.
We'll see though. Yeah, I always felt like Tori looked weird in her cast photo. For Spies, Lies, and Allies. What are ranked as Spider-Man movies? Again, I haven't watched No Way Home yet, but I would have Spider-Man 2 number 1.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
And then probably Spider-Man 1. Like Spider-Man, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. And then probably Homecoming. Actually, no, well, I don't know, like, I'm very conflicted on, Far From Home. Where, like,
stranger.
I like Far From Home. I probably, like, enjoy watching Far From Home more than I enjoy Homecoming, but I think Homecoming's the better movie. Like, I probably would put Homecoming first at this point, and then probably Far From Home, and then probably Amazing Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 3, and then Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh, wait, I didn't put, Into the Spider-Verse, but that'll probably be probably around where Homecoming is. I don't know if it's above or below. Probably above. There should be a Walking Dead spinoff in Alaska.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
I mean, really, at this point, there shouldn't be any more Walking Dead spinoffs.
Step inside.
I think they should, I think it should give it up. It's so weird, to me, how, like, they've handled the Walking Dead franchise, where they continuously make these like spin-offs and other things when it's like they never do well, right? Like, I mean, I guess Fear the Walking Dead's been on for fucking forever at this point. But yeah, I haven't thoughts on Fear the Walking Dead. Like, I haven't. Okay, I don't know why I just did that. I haven't watched since season 1. Like, I watched season 1, like, didn't care for it too much. I hear it got better, but I just never continued watching. I also find it weird, like, from what I understand, they killed off, like, almost every character except for, like, one from the first season. And, like, now Morgan's, like, the main character for whatever fucking reason, so I don't know.
What was this place?
Your free movie coupon to watch No Way Home? That's cool. I have a coupon to watch, oh no, I don't have it yet. I will be getting one to watch Uncharted, but I probably won't even bother watching it. Because I will be buying Legacy of Thieves, or whatever it's called. The collection. Which through that comes a free ticket for Uncharted. I didn't think the Tom Holland casting choice was that bad at first. Like, especially for a young Nathan Drake. Like, I didn't think that was that bad, but like, just seeing him in action, yeah, it doesn't feel right. I'm expecting the movie to be pretty terrible, but I'll probably watch it at some point. No Way Home lands number 2 behind Spider-Verse. That's cool. I've heard very, very good things. Again, I know what happens like, I have a good I know. Okay, I'm not going to talk about spoilers, but either way, like, I know a good chunk of what happens, but like, I don't know, like, the inner details of how everything happens. Like, how do I get there? Again, like, I've played this game so many times. It's so sad that I don't remember things like this. Okay, wait. No? Wait, I have to climb on the outside, right? Okay, well, that's obviously what I meant to do. Oh yeah, I have heard about the anthology series, Tales of the Walking Dead. There's also Daryl and Carol getting a spin-off show, right? That's also a thing? Oh, everyone here. Which doesn't, I mean, like, I guess it doesn't necessarily spoil the ending of the main show, but, like, kind of does. Or, like, I mean, at least you know that Daryl and Carol aren't going to die, or at least you would assume so, unless it's, like, taking place, like, within a time skip or something. Which I guess could technically be possible, because they do... Oh, that's another fucking dumb thing, the fucking massive time skip. But whatever. Hopefully exceeds your expectations. I mean, like, I'm sure... Again, like, I've heard nothing but extremely positive things about No Way Home.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it?
Do I think Paulie and Carl will be on next season? Probably not, if I'm being realistic, but I would like to see it happen. I don't think it's a zero, like, I don't think it's like a guaranteed no, they're not going to be on. But if I were to bet my money, I would say probably not.
Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Survivor.
Would you be a good fit for Survivor? Well, I don't know much about you outside of streams here, but
guess I can too.
Maybe. Okay. You got No Way Home, Raimi 1. You have Raimi 1 over Raimi 2? Interesting.
Think of the sun on your skin.
Because I feel like I don't think I've seen a list where people have 1 over 2. Then Homecoming equals Far From Home. Yeah, I mean, that's not too dissimilar from mine. It's just, yeah, I just swap 1 and 2. Again, I haven't watched No Way Home, so just taking that out, it's like just swap 1 and 2, and then probably Spider-Verse above Homecoming, but outside that, it's pretty much the same. I don't know, actually, maybe make Spider-Verse equal to Homecoming, and I think that's probably the same. Oh, they're bringing back, yeah, the main woman for Fear the Walking Dead. That's just kind of weird. Oh, okay. Well, okay, I guess that actually was supposed to happen. Yeah, I still can't believe they're bothering to do that. Like, add Venom and all that to the fucking MCU. It's like, what are we doing? Like, I mean, I know we're doing the fucking multiverse stuff, but it's like, also, it's like, why are they adding these, like, really shitty movies to the fucking series? Or these movies that, like, aren't, like, again, I haven't personally watched Venom and stuff, but, like, from what I've heard, doesn't sound like they hold up to the quality of the MCU. It's like, it's just bizarre that we're bothering to trying to connect these. Okay, that worked. I think they're saving Kara for All Stars. I mean, I think she would do very well in All Stars, right? I think, you know, she's probably too good for All Stars.
All it takes is a few good.
Oh, I mean, to be fair though, but I mean, like, I guess Bananas was almost on All Stars, and they did just have Jordan and Wes and stuff like that. So it's like, I guess it's not too dissimilar from that. Am I good at slide puzzles? Yes, I'm very good at slide puzzles.
The file has been recovered.
I'd be very disappointed if I ever got on a reality show that had a slide puzzle and then didn't win it.
Elizabeth, good to,
Yeah, and yeah, also adding in Deadpool and everything too. It's like, I don't know. Again, like, I'm just at the point where, like, I don't really care about the MCU anymore. Like, I'm sure at some point I will get caught up. Maybe. But, like, I'm just, like, there's too much shit now. Like, I just don't care anymore.
I know you, Ted.
Yeah, add Affleck's Daredevil to it also.
Necessary to get me here.
I'm sure they will too, right? Like, I'm sure they'll add that. I'm sure they'll add the original X-Men. I'm sure they'll add all this other shit.
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
I'm just like, I don't know. I've just lost interest.
Obviously, Liz, we would if we could.
Like, I'll for sure watch the movies at some point. I would like to watch, if not all the shows, then at least Falcon and Winter Soldier and probably WandaVision and probably Hawkeye. So it's like, that's most of them. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I'll probably try to watch it, but like, I just don't know when I'm gonna take the time to do so. And like, that's another thing that like kind of held me off from like going and watching No Way Home, is the fact that like I haven't watched. Like, yes, I know that like there's not much connective tissue between it and like, why didn't that work? There we go. Between it and like the other more recent MCU films and stuff, but like I also feel weird watching it before I watch like Eternals and Shang-Chi and Black Widow and stuff like that. What do you think of the trailer for Blood vs. Water? It looked fine. I mean, it looked like an Australian Survivor trailer. Oh yeah, I don't really have much to really say on it. I mean, for me, slide puzzles are like very easy. I mean, like, it's just figuring out, like, once you figure out like how to do them, it's pretty simple.
We're not talking fall of civilization, we're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. How do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
Like, it's really all about memorization of, like, how to get... Like, the thing is, like, when, like, to get the top rows is very, very simple.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Once you, like, figure out, like... So it's, like, obviously you put the first and second, okay, let's just say, like, so, if you're doing a, like, 16-piece puzzle, so you just put the first and second piece, like, normally, and then you have to put, the third piece underneath the fourth piece, in order to get them in place. Man, it's like, I don't know, just for me, like, side puzzles has just always, clicked with me, personally.
Project Zero Dawn.
Like, it gets a bit more difficult when you get to, like, the end, when you get to the bottom two rows, but,
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this?
yeah. I think the difficult thing, like, most side puzzles I've done have had the numbers on it, and I feel like maybe that will, like, I mean, obviously I've done side puzzles without the numbers on it, but I feel like that's what's made, like, side puzzles so simple for me, is, like, knowing where a piece goes beforehand. Well, like, when you don't have that, then obviously, like, there does require more thought, and, like, you having to figure out, like, okay, this actually goes at the top. But, like, if it's something like the Survivor logo, then I feel like it should be simple anyway.
In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What?
Did I smile when I saw Sandra in the trailer? Not really. Because I already knew, like, if it was, like, a situation where, like, I didn't know she was gonna be on it, then, like, yeah, I probably would have. But it's like, again, we already knew she was on, so it's like, it wasn't a surprise. Like, to me, it's like Sandra gives the same shtick at this point. Like, ever since Game Changers, she's just doing the same thing over and over again. It's like, oh.
I'll sign.
I've not heard, like, from people that I trust in terms of taste and storytelling and stuff. I've not heard the greatest things about Black Widow. Shang-Chi I've heard is pretty good, and then Eternals is kind of like a clusterfuck.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected.
Okay.
This doesn't add up.
Yeah, interested in seeing them for myself
my mother.
eventually.
She lived ages ago. All this
Really, you have Loki 1.
no closer.
Loki, Hawkeye, Falcon Winter Soldier, WandaVision. What if? Yeah, like, I suspect that I won't like
You should
What
really
If.
try talking that way to me face to face.
To me, these like non-canon sort of stories like never really interest me too much. And like Loki to me is the show that interests me the least. Out of the other four.
Got a name to go with it?
Like I've heard very good things.
All the questions you could ask now, that's the one you choose.
But also like again the people that essentially what I'm referring to is to the Four Pillars community. Who usually have similar tastes to me in terms of like storytelling and stuff, and I know they're very like they're not low on Loki, but like they are like lower than the general public on Loki. Not that Loki is bad, but like more so that they enjoy the other three more, which I feel like would probably be where I'm at too. But again, I haven't watched it for myself. Yeah, I've heard the ending to Hawkeye is pretty bad, like the final episode. But
if you're so
yeah.
smart,
I again spoiler for Hawkeye, I guess, in since that like from what I understand, Wilson Fisk shows up, right? And like he's like very different from how he is in Daredevil.
But because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
But
congratulations. You just graduated from
find it funny they use Stand By Me.
I'm sure
yeah, I mean, I think that's very Australian Survivor of them to use Stand By Me in that sort of thing. Actually, what they use in I don't know, obviously they just go for like very overly dramatic music.
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. A common thread.
I think the problem with the MCU shows, they're too short. WandaVision had
What is
perfect
that
length.
connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know.
Yeah, again, potentially. Yeah, I haven't watched the MCU shows. Again, 6 episodes does feel a bit short.
Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots.
But like, also, I don't know like the actual story that they're trying to tell.
That didn't happen.
So.
The old one's civilization was
If they're like
destroyed.
if they're actively like
Life was
restricting
saved.
themselves to 6 episodes, then yeah, that's not great.
So, what did Elizabeth do?
But
How did she stop?
I think in general TV shows, like I think 8 episodes is probably around like the perfect length.
Exactly the question.
By the way, I've never even talked about this, did I? I did watch a bit of The Witcher season 2.
Of course
I haven't finished it yet though. I think I'm on episode 5. But it's good. Not like great. I mean, not like best show ever or anything, but like it's
You've
all.
got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite.
To be fair though, I think a lot of the reason. Oh, Staying Alive. Yeah, I'm putting some fun. Yeah, I think a lot of the reason why I do enjoy the show as much as I do is just because of my connection to the Witcher
You said you've known for
games,
some time that Pharaoh war
and my
machines
knowledge of the
destroyed
books and
civilization of
everything.
the old ones.
Where like I feel like if it wasn't for that, maybe I wouldn't be as into the show as I am.
Now, I never knew the full scope of their danger.
Do my parents act like me at all? Like in terms of what? Like I am like pretty much the polar opposite of my mom. We really have like
Robots
pretty
we've
much
seen so
nothing in
far,
common.
the corruptors and deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Personality wise, I'm more in line with my dad, but I'm not. I feel like we have very different opinions on things.
Now that's enough talking. Be on your way.
Can't wait for Agatha. Like to me, that was like such a random one, right? The Agatha TV show, because that was like the villain in WandaVision, right?
All I have to do is take this thing.
It's like why? I think this is like the situation where it's like why? Why are we getting a spin-off? So like a random character.
Proceed.
Who are you, son?
Like, and the same thing goes to Star Wars too. Like I don't get why we're getting so many fucking Star Wars shows on Disney Plus. Again, not that I've watched any of them. But still, it's like, I mean, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, that's awesome. Like that's really cool. But like, why are we getting a Boba Fett show? Like, why are we getting like the Bad Batch? It's just like these other shows I have like no interest in.
If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else,
Like I don't have much of an interest in watching Mandalorian.
I'm nothing if not independent.
Oh. Like to me, like at this point, there's just like, oh yeah, Lando. They're doing a fucking Lando show, the live action Ahsoka show. It's like, why are we doing all these? Andor show, fuck that. Again, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is the only one I'm like actually interested in. If I watch WandaVision, you'll get why she's getting a show. I'm sure. So it does feel really weird though.
Are just following orders.
They have all characters. They're
Who is it?
they're making a spin-off of a character from
Eclipse describe him as a
TV show, but whatever.
Some kind of devil.
I'm someone that I've never watched Clone Wars, the full series of Clone Wars. I always wanted to. Again, it's one of those shows that like I wish I watched when I was younger, so I could be really into it. But I feel like at the point that I'm at now, I'm like not as incentivized to watch it. But in an ideal world, I would have watched it by now. I'll probably watch Cobra Kai.
Has to be.
But it'll probably be like what I'm doing with The Witcher, where like I'll watch it like very slowly, and not actually watch it all at once. But
she made special weapons.
Again, like I have access to it. Like it's not like the reason why I haven't watched these Marvel shows is because like they're on Disney Plus, which I don't already own. So because that's like, do I really want to be spending like how much is Disney Plus now? But anyway, do I really want to be going out of my way to get Disney Plus to watch these shows right now? Probably not. Well, like with Netflix, it's like I already have it, so it's like I guess I'll watch these because they're on it. There were some names announced for Australia. Like, I mean, don't we know the entire cast already for Australian Survivor? I thought we did. It's just that like they haven't like officially announced it.
Focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast
Oh, they only
distances.
have like a few people here.
How do you learn to do that?
Who's
Years of
Michael
study and
Crocker?
experimentation.
Rugby player.
In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines.
Wait, Sam has a Wikipedia page?
Focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses
Okay.
too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is...
Was she on Eco Challenge? do I not remember that? I did. By the way, I forgot if I ever talked about this. I did watch that a while, like when it came out. Like I didn't watch the entire thing, but I watched like a few episodes of the Eco Challenge that was on Amazon Prime. When was that? That was only okay. I thought that was longer ago. Okay, that was like a year and a half ago. But yeah, Sam is on it. Weren't there? I feel like there were more Survivor people on it, right? Yeah, Rhino was on it. That was something. Oh yeah, Michaela Wingle was on it. Obviously the biggest names. By the way, yeah, Rhino seems like a lunatic, by the way. I've been seeing his Twitter posts. He's very openly anti-vax and stuff. Which, yeah, that's something. Yeah, what a weird, again, how random that Rhino ends up coming back to reality TV to be on Eco Challenge.
Is there any chance
Yeah, also, yeah, like,
Elizabeth Sobeck could still be alive somehow?
Yeah, that Michael Crocker's with his sister-in-law? It's like, what? So weird.
I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine.
Someone said that Michaela should be replaced on Game Changers with Michelle. Alright, okay. I don't know. Like, I do think Michaela was kind of a weird choice for Game Changers. Like, for just a general All-Star season, like, sure, but, like, I do feel like it was kind of weird to, like, bring back Michaela for the next season, and that being a season called Game Changers. But also, it's like, I don't think Michelle was the right pick.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell
yeah, it's
people about
Rhino,
Zero
R-Y-N-O.
The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool to get Flick and Benry.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains.
Like what a fucking weird relationship that is. But yeah, that would have been funny. Mind you, I don't know if they're that incentivized to bring Flick back at this point, considering they completely shafted her in the edit on All Stars. Oh, I forgot about yeah, she is pregnant. I didn't forget about that. How it is? I feel like Flick's another one of these people that, like, I expect to be old, but like she's actually probably like a year older than me or something. Oh, she's 29. Okay, she's actually decently older, but still. Yeah, wasn't she? What was her occupation? Was it just bartender? I thought it was like something weird. Alright, whatever. What I think of the latest episode of All Stars 2? I think it was a lot of cool setup, but then like it kind of leads to nothing because Casey gets DQ'd. But like I think it like had the potential to be a great episode, but then just like kind of wasn't. I'm not gonna do Grave Horde, right? Tonight. But yeah, obviously, like we've talked about Casey stuff in the past. It's like, hey, what the fuck are they doing? Not doing pregnancy tests before the season. Which, like, in general, like I don't think it's like would be as much of an issue if there wasn't like the liability issues involved and everything. Like, I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world to have like to like allow. Like, if Casey wanted to go in the challenge pregnant, then, like, I think they, like, should allow her to do so. But like I think when you also have like the liability issues involved, that like cause them to have to DQ her afterwards. Like I think at that point it's like, then why the fuck are we having her to begin with? Yeah, I do feel bad for Casey and Kata, especially Kata, because like I mean like Casey, it's like obviously you feel bad, but like at least she's like getting a kid out of this. Like Kata's literally getting nothing out of this. Like he literally gets nothing out of being DQ'd here.
Here they come.
And I'm disappointed, like, now knowing that that's why they got DQ'd, I'm disappointed that he's not back for All-Stars 3. Like, I don't know if, like, he wasn't considered, or if, like, he turned it down, but, like, I do think it's underwhelming that he wasn't there. Hopefully it's on All-Stars 4, if there's an All-Stars 4. Because, again, there are the rumors that, there's not going to be an All-Stars 4, but we'll see. Hopefully there is. Okay, what am I doing now? Should I do this? Let's do that, why not? Yeah, again, like, they've just, there've been so many people on the challenge recently that have been, unknowingly pregnant at the time. I mean, like, the thing about them, too, is, like, with all the people that were before this season, those were people that, like, didn't find out until after the fact, right? While here, Casey, like, she obviously found out during the season. They ended up DQing her because of that. Which is, like, kind of a weird circumstance. Like, it's weird that, like, it was on the show, where, like, the other ones, like, it was shoved under the rug. But again, like, with those, it was, like, it was shoved under the rug because, like, they didn't find out on the show. But I do still find it weird. They essentially show their incompetence here. And, like, especially, like, after, like, they just hid their incompetence the previous episode, when it comes to, like, with the Kendall situation. It's like, I don't know, it's just, like, kind of weird to me. That they made it, like, an actual storyline, and actually, like, explained why she gets cute. Someone randomly deemed you spoiled winners for All-Stars 2 and 3? That sucks. But who just randomly DMs you that? Okay. Well, where do I rank the winners from the challenge? I would probably say... is CT better in Double Agents or Spice Lives or Allies? I think, I know I said Spice Lives and Allies in the review, but, I mean, it probably still, like I think him winning Spies, Lies, and Allies to me is more impressive. In the sense that, like, how the fuck did they not target him after having just won Double Agents? Well, like, I feel like it's Double Agent, and, like, I feel like with Spies, Lies, and Allies, it did seem like he was a bit more, ingrained within the majority, while, like, on Double Agents, it felt like he was 100% just skating by BCCT. But beyond that, like, I would probably have, like, Casey's a weird case, because, like, Casey's, like, one that, like, I think does very little to actually win her final, but I think, like, throughout the season before that, she was, like, so, like, she was in, like, a dominant position the entire way before that. Well, like, I think Amber B is the worst winner of that. Like, I think it's Amber B at the bottom. Even though I think her final performance is very impressive, I just think her entire season before that is, like, kind of whatever. Especially where, like, she does win a lot of eliminations, but she wins a lot of eliminations against, like, very weak competition. Like, I would say Amber B is the bottom, and then probably Yes. And then I think probably CT Double Agents. Then Casey, then CT. Oh, yeah. you happy that the people won? That's just weird. Thing. Would I ever do a Pokemon Nuzlocke? What is that? Fuck off. Yeah, that's the thing about CT and Spice Lies and Allies that is impressive. Is that, from what I understand, he is the person to create the. Okay, I'm looking up the Nuzlocke challenge. Set rules intended to be higher. Okay. Realistically, probably not. I'm at the point now where like I just don't get any enjoyment from difficult games. Like I get no enjoyment from making something harder for myself. And especially like from something I'm not like already like extremely invested in. Like if it's like, again, like I think I would love to eventually finish Last of Us 1 on grounded mode. That's something I would like to do at ne point. But like outside of something like that, like I feel like I get no satisfaction out of playing like harder difficulties in games. Actually, let's do that. Shit. Actually, what is this? Oh, this is the bandit camp. Okay. Thoughts on Naya being on All Stars? I'm conflicted on it. Like, I mean, I think Naya is great TV, but she's also like a very like icky person. So it's like from a TV standpoint, obviously, like I think it's interesting, but also it's like I don't know, like, and the same thing goes with Jordan. Same thing, where it's like again very like icky people for like the things that they've done on their seasons, but like I think they will bring entertainment to the show if you can overlook that. Found link from Kylan will be on the next challenge season. Let's see. Oh yeah, like I would not be surprised. Oh yeah, I forgot about Hearts of Reality. I forgot that happened. I wonder how many people went to Hearts of Reality because they were trying to make relationships for the challenge. So yeah, filming's not going to be until March. So yeah, when's the season going to air then? The season's probably not going to air until at least mid next year, right? So All Stars 3 is expected to be early next year. Okay. I still can't believe Double Agents was this year. It's so weird. Like they started Double Agents in December of last year. It's like, why? Like that was such a weird choice. Do I think CT and Teresa were robbed of being in the Free Agents final? I don't know about robbed. I don't remember exactly the situation, but I think Teresa is like one of the more screwed over people in the history of the challenge. So I think the fact that Teresa hasn't, I guess she's been to a final technically in Valda X's 2, but like even then she had to get really lucky there with her being brought back. But like I think Teresa's someone that like I would love to see Teresa on All Stars. I feel like Teresa could easily be like a dominant figure on All Stars. But I don't know how much incentive she has to do that at this point. But I don't know, I've always liked Teresa. Teresa's always been probably one of my favorite female competitors. And fuck, I barely missed it. God damn it. Okay, well this is a disaster at this point. What is everything everywhere at once? I've never even heard of this movie. This story. Oh, the people that did Swiss Army Man? That's something. Sounds interesting. Oh, produced by the Russos? I mean, doesn't Heather have COVID? Wasn't that a thing that she posted? But yeah, supposedly like a lot of the 41 cast got COVID after their party. I think Ricard doesn't have COVID though, right? I think I saw that Ricard posted he got negative. Oh wait, where am I going? Oh no, I'm an idiot. I never did this.
I think I'm in the clear.
Yeah, I mean, like, Teresa for sure would do very well in All-Stars. Just that, I don't know if we'll ever see it. Can't believe BB Can 9 was this year? Yeah, I mean, definitely feels like a while ago. I can't believe, I think of all the seasons from this year, I can't believe the Circle US Season 2 was this year. Like, that feels so long ago at this point. Even though, like, I mean, too fair, I guess Circle UK also, like, both those seasons do feel like a while ago. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Heather was at Erica's party, not the main one. But yeah, she's supposed to got it as well. Yeah, I mean, like, COVID's, like, really spreading at this point. Which is, something. I feel like I've seen so many posts on Twitter of, like, people saying, like, having to announce that they got COVID. Like, oh yeah, Adam Klein got COVID, too, right? That was another, Survivor person. It's supposed to, like, people at the Hearts of Reality event got COVID. So that's something. Zach on Free Agents was invisible. I mean, like, Zach's one of these figures out. Like, I never feel like he's that good. Oh wait, what am I? I'm keeping forgetting what I'm doing. But I feel like Zach's like never that prominent on any of his seasons, outside probably like Battle of the Seasons. At least in terms of like a confessional guy. Actually, I can look this up. Like, I have the confessional charts somewhere for the challenge. I've not played Back 4 Blood, and Tumas probably won't. Not really. Again, it's multiplayer, Left 4 Dead style game. I've just never been that into it. So yeah, Zach gets like a decent amount of confessionals in War of the Worlds, but like still like not War of the Worlds 2. I mean, but like still like middle of the road. Actually, Zach gets a lot, like, considering he's like only for 5 episodes, he gets a decent amount in War of the Worlds 1. But I mean, that's because like he was like playing the middle, right? Because like he was in the middle of Wes and the other one in Bananas. I'm confessional. The challenge confessional charts are not mine. Yeah, I posted a link in chat before. This is from, I believe it's Will from America, I believe, that does these confessional charts. But I found a link to them from Reddit a while back. Yeah, like, there's the link there. Yeah, like All-Stars 2, again, I don't think he has the latest episode, but I think Nehemiah is still number 1. Yeah, by a little bit. Jody's actually not too far away, though. Which is surprising. Considering, like, I mean, Jodie's been there certainly, but like, I didn't feel like she was. I guess she has one like every daily, so I guess they do need like confessionals from her for decision making. I do find how like funny how like half of Tech's confessionals come from the last from like 2 episodes ago. Yeah, I find it funny like Casey on Spies, Lies, and Allies has the least amount of confessionals of anyone that makes the final. Actually, Casey has less confessionals than Big T. With Survivor, let's see. I don't know where are the Survivor confessional charts at this point. Like, I know the person that does Survivor confessional charts is the same person that does the Big Brother DR. Yeah, Janelle's like got content in the first episode, but then like was pretty invisible until the Tyler boot episode. And I feel like this last episode she got a decent amount of content. Dustin had a bit. Yeah, Dustin, I mean, like, the first 2 episodes were almost, like, solely around him, right? With him being, like, this big target. I forgot Emily was on that season. I do, like, as much as I think, like, Free Agents is a really great season, but, like, I think that is probably, like, my flaw with Free Agents is, like, I feel like there's so many people on that season that, like, I just have no memory of them being on that season. Like, I have no memory of, like, anything that happened revolving them. Actually, Devin got more confessionals than Bananas. That's kind of surprising on Free Agents.
This is the area left in Owen's focus. That farmstead.
I forgot Johnny Riley was a person until just now.
They were dragged into this, just like I was. Eclipse. I've got surprise on my side if I take it slow. Or if I just charge in.
Towards the end of your BB20 rewatch, you're starting to understand more and more how Tyler lost. I guess.
Okay, no more sneaking.
Did the show ever, like, accurately portray why Tyler lost, though?
To arms!
I mean, 'cause I think the show tries to, like, I don't know. Because again, like Tyler lost due to a multitude of reasons in terms of like why he doesn't get that one other vote that he needs to win. Which all that is like very weird to begin with because like I do think he would have won if he had more time with the jury. Where like he actively flips Haley during final questioning, which is like pretty unprecedented. So it's like I feel like for sure if this was like BB10 style jury questioning, I think for sure Fessy flips. Votes for Tyler. But that didn't end up happening. And then like Scotty doesn't vote for Tyler because like dumb reasons. Which again, like all credit to like again, like I'm not saying like Scotty should have voted for Tyler or anything dumb like that, but I do think his rationale was still dumb of why he votes for Tyler. I think it's also like more indicative of his poor read in the game, also that he felt betrayed by Tyler to begin with. And then you have Bailey, who like also like thought like said at the end that she was considering voting for Tyler after his jury speech.
Should have brought a cart.
And you have Rockstar, who's never voting for Tyler. Like I always feel like Tyler losing is always like such a weird situation, because there were like so many like weird there were so many weird votes that caused, and then you have Sam, who like doesn't vote for him. He like actively loses Sam. Like that's like actually like 100% on him.
This has to be where they're holding Owen's family. Bolted, but I've got the key. They must be in here.
Where's it? Oh. Oh, we killed the main guy? I didn't even pay attention to that. Oh no, or is there a guy that comes out after you open this? Oh, I forget Jemmy was on season. Yeah, I forgot. Like I forgot about that too until I oh yeah, there isn't. Okay, I thought this mission was a lot more difficult.
Outside.
Yeah, she was the first boot, right? Like she loses to like LaToya
I'm gonna get you out
or something. Like that was that's random. I don't think Polly is a terrible person.
The eclipse won't be stopping.
Kind of, yeah. Borderline. I don't think he's
send you.
He's definitely done stuff that's not great.
Unless
he told me.
Favorites from the challenge, not including them outside the show, are CT, Leroy, Cam, Ashley, Polly, Kenny.
A gambler, a chancer.
Yeah, I mean, like I like CT. I mean, I do think part of him is very performative, but like I do like CT. And I do like his arc over the course of the series to see like him in like Inferno 2 or Inferno 3 and well, even Inferno 2 really. Like he's like really he's just a massive dick early on in the series, and then like to the point where he's at now. I think seeing that character growth from him is really interesting. Again, I like Leroy. Leroy's a really likable guy. Cam's fine. Like I think she's a great competitor, and I feel like I like Cam more so because she's with Leroy more so than I actually like Cam herself. But and Cam's fine. Okay, what are we doing now? I don't really want to do a main story mission. I never did the tall neck. I'm a fucking idiot. Whatever. I love Polly as a TV character. Again, not likable as a person, but like I like him as a TV character. Same thing with Ashley. Same thing. Character, not really likable as a person though. Kenny, like, kind of conflicted on. Again, I've always personally liked Evan more so than Kenny. But yeah, I think Kenny is good TV. By the way, that's something I was looking at the confessional charts too that surprised me, is how prominent Evan is in the edit, while like how less prominent Kenny is. Where like in every season, that essentially I think every season that Evan is on, Evan has the most confessionals until his boot. I think maybe with the exception of Fresh Meat. I think Wes was ahead of him in Fresh Meat, but he was actually no, it's not even close. But he is actually the. Actually, no, I guess it is actually by a lot. Anyway, whatever. Then I think the duel, he had the most in the duel by a lot by the time of his boot. He has the most of any of the vets in Gauntlet 3. He has the most in the duel 2 by a lot. He has 100 confessionals compared to the next highest being Brad at 59. Oh no, Paula had 61. I always forget Paula is a person too. I feel like Paula is the one that, like, one of the most prominent figures in the history of the challenge. Like someone that's been on the most seasons. One of the people that's been in the most seasons. But like I also feel like I just forget Paula exists at points. And like she gets so many confessionals in so many seasons too. That's also kind of funny. Then like the Ruins, he gets the most confessionals. And then Rivals, I think I don't think he has the most, but he's pretty high. Yeah, I think that's the season I got confused with. He's very close to Wes in CT in in Rivals, despite not being the highest. But yeah, like Evan gets so many confessionals. But then you look at like in comparison, him and Kenny. Like at the time that he is booted in Fresh Meat, he has 34. Kenny has 23. You look at the duel. Kenny only gets 12 confessionals on that season. At the time of his boot, Evan had 21 already. You look at, and really just in general, Kenny never gets like that many confessionals. Let's see, where's he at? Inferno 3. I guess Inferno 3, he actually has the most of any of the people on his team. Then the Gauntlet 3, he's at 37, while Evan has 54. The Island, Johnny has 87, he gets 52. The Ruins, again, Evan has 93, he has 59. He does get a lot in Fresh Meat 2, but even then, Landon ends up getting the most confessionals on the season as a whole. Mind you, a lot of that's because of the finale. And then you have Rivals, where he only has 45 by the end of the season, while at the time of the Evan boot, he only had 23, while Evan had 32. So it's like, yeah, like I feel like Kenny is one of these people that, like, despite him being on so many seasons, like he is kind of like he's not the most prominent figure in the edit, which is interesting. But anyway, all right, I missed a lot of fucking comments. I guess I should probably get caught up. To be honest, I'm not really feeling that incentivized to really do much in the game at this point. I feel like we did as much as I really wanted to. Yeah, Banana. I never liked Bananas personally as a person. Again, as a TV character, I can respect him a bit, but again, never liked him as a person. Derek is fine. Derek's likable enough. Not really like been my like favorite person, but like I think he's a likable guy, especially like before he wins. And to see him like finally get his win in Inferno 3, I think that was cool. I've always liked Sarah Rice. I like Sarah Rice, and then Abram's fine. And I like Teresa. Do I plan on playing Cyberpunk on stream? Potentially. I did play a bit. Like one of my first streams was me playing it after the patches and seeing how it ran. Which, spoiler, it was still not great. It wasn't like abysmal, but still. But I would like to play. I think what we'll do actually, I think we will play Cyberpunk once the PS5, the actual PS5 version comes out. I think we'll play it on stream. I think that should be fun. Because actually, like, I wouldn't be opposed to replaying it, and I think that's a good reason too. Is when the PS5 version comes out.
My focus is receiving another signal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Polly is definitely not a likable person in terms of compared to getting vaccinated to be sexually assaulted. You feel bad that Cody is brothers with Polly.
There it is. The tall neck, the
I get the sense that their opinions on things aren't too dissimilar. It's just that Cody's better at hiding things.
Climb up to the tall neck's head.
I did like so Cody. I don't know if he still does this, but I know for a while he was doing like these kind of podcasts with Polly on his Twitch streams. And I was listening to some of those, and it's like, I mean, you do definitely get the sense that, yeah, like, Polly's a lunatic. But, yeah, like, I think, like, Cody is just a lot more grounded than Polly is. Who I think are the best Survivor characters that are bad players? I mean, like, I think the first ones that come to mind are, like, people that were, like, pre-merge booths, like, people like a Cowboy. I don't know. What else is there? I feel like I'm debatably, like, a Rupert. There's probably, and, like, but then is Rupert, like, really a bad player in the grand scheme of things? Like, obviously he's not, like, a great player, but he is still someone that, like, can consistently make the end game and still have win equity once he gets there. And like, so while he's not like the most active player in the world, it's like, fuck, I'm missing all these opportunities. I don't know if he's like really a bad player. I do wonder where would Rupert end up landing on like player ranking, like ranking every player. I don't remember any like specifics of what he said, but you can definitely tell that like Paulie's like a bit out there. Mind you, I think he kind of like, I think he knows that he is though. Like I think he is at least self-aware, and he is like, oh fuck off with that. What the fuck? Alright, well, whatever. But like, I do think Paulie is self-aware in the sense that I think he knows that he's pissing off people with what he says. God damn it. Yeah, Scoopin is, like, I did the runner-up ranking, I talked about this in the runner-up ranking, but it is funny to me how delusional Scoopin is, wait, where did Tallneck go? Oh, there we go. But how delusional he is in the Philippines. Particularly, like, because, like, again, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but, like, something about Philippines is that he spoils Philippines, like, I don't know if it's like he's directly the person that spoiled it, but at least the information of like what happened on Philippines came from him. So like the spoilers that were out there for Philippines were all correct, with the exception of that the spoilers said that Scoopin won, because like Scoopin himself thought he won. So I mean that's funny. Yeah, Landon got 24 confessionals in the finale, which is pretty insane. Oh, fuck off. Okay, well this is a disaster. What the fuck? Get me to land. What the fuck? What was that? Okay, well that's lovely. Yeah, for Cyberpunk, I think it's best at this point to just wait for the PS5 version. Or like for the next-gen versions. Wait, where the fuck is this save? Oh, okay, it's just at the end of that mission. It's not that bad. Yeah, like, I think that's when I'm gonna wait to eventually play it again. And we'll probably do it on stream, because I'm probably not going to bother spending time outside of stream to play it, but that'll probably be the right time to do it. Same thing with The Witcher 3. I would love to replay The Witcher 3, but also we know that there's going to be a PS5 version next year, so like I feel like I might as well wait for that also. Rupert Easy played the best game of the Heroes and Heroes vs. Villains. I would probably disagree with that. I think he was probably the closest to. Well, I mean, I mean, he was kind of the closest to winning. And like probably has the least like blatant flaws.
Closing in on the signal.
But I would probably still say JT played the best game of the Heroes, despite the fact that he has obviously the major blemish in giving the idol to Russell, but if that plan had been successful, then I do think JT dominates the season. Or like even if Russell ends up misplaying the idol and then somehow the Heroes get the numbers after that, I think JT also dominates the season. And it's probably a 2-time winner there. Also find Paulie to be a misogynist? Yeah. yeah, that's definitely a thing. Yeah, like I would never say that Paulie is a good person, but I do think he makes for good TV, and I also think he is a good strategic. Like I think he is a good social strategy player. Like I think he gets social strategy. I do think he, I think he tries to overextend, which is his issue with, at least in Big Brother. Where again, like he just tried to like micromanage like every little thing in the game in BB-18, which I think causes him to eventually get flipped on. Where like he wasn't really willing to let Paul or Victor get any leeway, and that's what caused him to flip. Where like I think that's something that Cody, on the other hand, like is able to manage perfectly in BB-22, is that he knows when to pick his fights and when to like exert his control in the game. Okay, well that's... Wait, I just want to see something. Oh no, not load. God damn it. I just want to see settings real quick. So you can't change difficulty in this game? Why isn't that? Not that I'm going to, but like also like why can't you change difficulty in this game? Like that's such a weird thing. Like who made that choice to not allow you to change difficulty? Because like I knew I couldn't. Like that's why I'm fucking replaying the beginning of the game on the first stream, because I start on ultra hard with the assumption that you can change difficulties because every other fucking game allows you to. But for some reason Horizon doesn't. Fuck off, this is doing like no damage. Oh shit, no, wrong button. No, not that one. Okay, well that's lovely. Yeah, Russell spoiled 1920, but I don't think Russell spoiled that he won though. I think that's a difference there. But like Skupin like actually spoiled that he won and didn't, which is the funny thing. Who would I have more confidence coming into any given season? Probably Cody, realistically. But I don't know. Like it's like. I would probably put my money on Cody, but also I do wonder how Cody would do under pressure, in terms of like if he was on the bottom in the beginning, where like I feel like with Dan we know how he reacts to being both on top and on the bottom of the game, and is able to perform well in both situations, while we haven't really seen Cody have to play from the bottom. So I feel like that would be my hesitancy with Cody. But I think I probably would, and like that's the main reason I still have Dan #1 on my player ranking. But like I probably would put my money on Cody though. Especially if it was like all winners or something. I feel like Dan would have no shot on that season. Alright, well those are out of the way. Should I just wait over here then? Wait, what's... oh, fuck. But I think there's a lack of albino diversity. I mean, how many albinos are there? I mean, I would say yes, in the sense that has there been an albino in any reality TV show? Like any social strategy one, at least? Fuck off. God damn it. It's gonna shoot me off, isn't it? I have a feeling it's gonna shoot me off, but whatever.
Climb up to its head.
Alright, never mind, we made it. Oh my fucking god, that scares shit on me. Okay, we got it. I am BBK, there's been one. Yeah, like, I don't think there's been one in any, US show, right? But also, like, how many of them are there to where, like, you'd be able to easily cast one? Excuse me? Okay, thank God I land the water, but that was fucking dumb. I guess we'll do this. Can I send the BB in? I mean, the charts that I keep are, let's see. Are kind of formatted weirdly. Maybe eventually I'll put them on like Google Docs and could probably show them, but I probably won't be able to tonight.
Don't know what things are like in the Savage East, but we follow the laws here.
And also they're very inaccurate when it comes to International Survivor. Or at least the seasons that, because like my charts, like like if there's another source, I use that other source. The only ones that I have my own counts for are the ones where like no one else bothered to do them. So like older seasons of International Survivor, I did my own count, but it's also like a very inaccurate count. Mainly because like I'm not actually like that interested in the actual count. Like it's more so just a guide to see what the fuck. I just wanted to see like the general get a general sense of like who had more professionals or not. So like I think there's definitely it's definitely like wildly inaccurate, but should like give a close enough sense. Yeah, like I haven't, like when it comes to Big Brother, I think the only Big Brother thing I've done on my own is Big Brother Australia, and that is like, I can tell you that is very inaccurate. Where like I just did not bother to even like care. Like I essentially, whenever I saw someone on screen talking to the camera, I count that as a professional. I really just didn't bother counting time because like the rules of professional chart or professionals that like you're supposed to wait every 10 seconds in between professionals before you count it as a new one. Like didn't fucking bother to even try with BBAU. Oh my fucking god, these things don't. I also feel like the camera shakes all the fucking time too. Yeah, I wonder if that's the thing they're gonna add for, I'm sure they will, right? For Forbidden West to add more machines that you can ride. Yeah, oh my god, that almost killed me. I keep on pushing down thinking it's heal, but it's up. Do I find Casey boring in Big Brother? Yes. I've always found Casey boring and everything. I mean, even in Big Brother, she gets a relatively low DR count, if I remember right. And we can look this up real quick. But yeah, like with Big Brother, what's the name? Ariel? I forgot the actual Twitter name. But they're the person that does all the Big Brother DR charts. And I believe they've done every season now. I know there was a point where they hadn't done BB2. I think it was BB2 and BB4. And like when I rewatched those seasons, I did my own count, but then they did their a new count, so I just copied them. Yeah, let's see, BB20. Yeah, Casey has 138 DRs. Tyler has 303. JC has 100. Well, mind you, again, Tyler's like way above everyone else. But yeah, Casey has 100. Or not Casey. JC has 147. So even JC has more. Actually, I didn't realize that. Yeah, a lot of the end gamers don't get, like, outside of Tyler, everyone in the final 6 has a below average confessional count, which is interesting. Yeah, so Fessy gets a decent amount of confessionals for while he's there. I mean, Haley is the second highest after Tyler. Yeah. It's funny, Steve got 31 confessionals in the first week. That's kind of funny. I can't really send, again, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't send a link right now because they're not online. Actually, what am I talking about? With Big Brother, they are online. It's just that I don't have the link to it because I kept my own spreadsheet of them, but it uses the information from the one online.
Awful. Nothing natural.
I'll probably just look up BB20 DR count or whatever, and you should be able to find it. How'd Sebastian get so little screen time? Because he's a nothing player. That add nothing to his storyline this season. Was he that involved? Actually, wait, why did I fight this? Oh, this is a corrupted zone, okay. Let's see. I mean, I found the actual, like, count for, like, BB23.
Check out these wares. Just to look. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Oh, wait, they okay, never mind. So, I guess the person on Twitter that does them has locked their Twitter.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
So, that's something.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
If you look up BB23 DR count and then on Google and then go to images, it's there. But yeah, it's, in terms of actually seeing it on the actual Twitter page, it's
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
actually it might be on Reddit. Oh no, that's the that's probably the one that you're looking at.
Won't find better wares. Check out these wares.
I mean, this is the person though, Ariel Meme. That is the person that does all the counts.
Take a look at these wares.
Yeah, if you go to their profile, they have their BB22 and 23 DR counts pinned.
When you're in the thick of it. You'll like what I have for sale. I promise.
What are we doing now? Do I even want to do that? Let's do side quest.
Find goods for a fair price. See for yourself. That's really all you have. It won't do it all.
Yeah, like in terms of BB23, what's their username? It's that on Reddit.
What's up on these goods?
Actually, I might as well just post the, that's the link to their username. Yeah, BB-23, like, Xavier ends up having the most by the end. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one where it's like, Frenchie gets the most until his boot, and then it goes to DX until his boot, and then it goes to Tiffany until her boot, and then it goes to Kylan until his boot, and then it's Xavier. So it's like, it's kind of a weird confessional chart where it's like, the person that was at the top just continuously got voted out.
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices, fairest prices for
Oh my god, what the fuck, why is that cut off?
No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
It's crazy how fast Aloy became the leading PS mascot. I mean, like, I feel like she is right now because, like, they purposely tried to because they're trying to promote, Forbidden West. But I mean, I guess they did, like, what, they put her in, like, Genshin Impact and stuff like that, right? I mean, I guess, yeah, like, who would be the PlayStation? I guess would it be Kratos? Like, we're talking about the main PlayStation mascot?
There's no market for those. A
long
leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Yeah, I guess, like, Kratos or Nathan Drake, maybe? Or maybe Sackboy, I guess. I don't know. What is this?
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good.
Yeah, I believe BB-22, I think Cody had it the entire time.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post?
Oh, no, actually, no, I did, he had it for, like, the first 17 episodes. And then it goes to Tyler, and then Davon to Boot, then back to Tyler, then it goes to Cody the rest of the way.
Lend me the strength of midday.
Cody ends up getting 228 confessionals. Actually, yeah, Enzo and Nicole got the same. That was kind of weird. You'd think Memphis would have had more. Memphis actually only got, I got one less than Danny by the end of the season.
Hello?
Actually still had less than Davon. Davon always gets a lot of confessionals, though.
Artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good old-fashioned plain.
Oh yes, old-fashioned
okay.
plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped
Why?
at a good-looking
Like, the
shack.
tongue just looks so jarring here. Like, why is the tongue so, like, bright?
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
Oh, yeah, like, Casey's just never, like, portrayed prominently on any, like, even, like, in Big Brother, she's,
Just tell me which part you want.
A long
let's see.
lens.
Yeah, like, on Big Brother,
Fine.
she has the least DRs out of anyone in the game the entire way from the time Rachel leaves on. Who's below her? Oh, Angela, and then Angela starts to get... I forgot, Angela was, like, very quiet too early on. Actually, it's funny, Rockstar actually got the least DRs through 9 episodes. And Rockstar gets some content after the Brett boot, looks like. Or no, after the Winston... Well, I guess the nomination episode where Winston and Brett go on the block, she starts to get content. And then Casey and Angela are on the bottom for a while, but, like, Casey's, like, slightly higher than Angela for a while, but then, like, after the Rachel boot, like, Casey's pretty much on the bottom almost the rest of the way, in terms of the people left in the game. And then you go to the challenge, and it's like, yeah, she's never been prominently showed, even in her winning season here.
I can
She's
see
the
that you're
least
busy.
confessionals out of anyone that makes the final.
You drove her off. Snap Marlands, what do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress.
Oh, you're just now getting a second season of Euphoria? Hey, I've never watched it, but I assume that there were already like 5 seasons of that show, or something.
I do the calling, you do the counting.
I wouldn't say agreed.
I don't complain about your counting, other than it takes too long.
Oh fuck, I'm not doing that. This? Oh fuck that, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm not doing that. Damn it. No, pick the thing, thank you.
If you'd stop droning in my ear.
Would you like to buy something today?
Check out these wares.
But in terms of TV shows, like, isn't Ozark finishing next year? Which, I really enjoyed Ozark when I watched it. It's been a while.
Maybe I can help.
But, and like, I have very little memory of what happened at the end of last season, but, I'm interested in seeing it.
Vicious machines attack
I think that's coming out soon.
Father sent me to get help.
Why are BB Edgic charged the thing? I don't fucking know. There's no point.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager.
Because again, like the entire point of Edgic is trying to figure out, is like using, is like analyzing the edit and using logic in order to figure out what happens afterwards. But like with Big Brother, you can't. So it's like I don't get what the point is of Edgic for Big Brother. But I know some people do it.
Put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Is Amanda getting shit on Daniel? Obviously. I mean, we've already talked about this.
My father and sister.
Obviously she will.
Guards and servants. I hope they survive.
Oh, Game of Thrones Season 8. I forgot I did that video. Again, like that's I wish I had more time for videos like that. Where like I would like I really just in general would like to do a lot more scripted media videos, but it's just like obviously it's not like I spend so much more time on video games and reality TV right now. So it's kind of tough to find time to do like a random video like that. But yeah, I forgot I did that. It's so weird that
I'll see what I can do about
I did a
this.
review of season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
I'm gonna review Spider-Man. Probably not. I would like to do a ranking though of the Spider-Man movies, but I don't know when I'm gonna actually do that though. Again, that's another thing. Like I would love to do a lot more movie ranking videos. Actually, that's something I did not too long ago. Is I rewatched my MCU ranking and my Star Wars ranking not too long ago, and like that made me want to do more. It's just that again, like I don't know when I'm gonna find time in the schedule to actually release those. But like I would love to do like Spider-Man. I would love to do X-Men. I kind of want to do a DCEU ranking just for the sake of it, just because I've already done MCU. So it's like I feel like it would make sense for me to do DCEU, even though I'm not like a big DCEU person. But and like to be fair, I don't like most DCEU movies. Where I have Last Jedi, I don't remember anymore. I think 7 or so. I used to be very low on Last Jedi. I'll be honest, like I'm probably higher on Last Jedi now than I was back then. Like I still have like I'm still annoyed by like certain things. Like I don't like it as a sequel to Force Awakens, but I kind of like respect it as its own movie at this point. And again, like in comparison to Rise of Skywalker, it's like it's a fucking masterpiece. So, yeah, like I was very like I was one of these people that was like I hated Last Jedi when it first came out, but I definitely do respect it a lot more now. But yeah, I think my ranking, like I include Clone Wars for whatever reason, that was at the bottom, but then after that, like I had I think it was 2 at the bottom, and then 1, and then Solo, and then I think Rise of Skywalker, and then I think it was Last Jedi. So yeah, I think it was like a number 7 or so. Because what, 1's Empire Strikes Back, 2 is Force Awakens, right? 3 is New Hope. 4 is Return of the Jedi. Oh no, 4 is Return of the Sith.
Sandstorm scrapes like stones.
Or fuck, Revenge of the Sith. And then 5 is Return of the Jedi. And actually, is 6? Maybe I had Rogue One as... I don't remember anymore. Anyway, it's around that spot. 6 or 7. Somewhere around there. Yeah, I just don't fucking get what they were doing. With the... I just think it's such a misguided thing. I think what they wanted to do was that with the sequel trilogy is that they wanted each of the directors to... be able to do their own thing, but that's fucking dumb when you're doing a trilogy. It's obviously to allow the directors to do what they want to do, makes sense from a creative standpoint. But when you're making a trilogy of movies that have a storyline that's continuing off the previous entry, it makes no fucking sense to just let them do whatever the fuck they want. I just think they should have had JJ do all 3 movies. I think it's just dumb of them to go for 3 different directors and allow all 3 of them to do their own thing. It's just fucking asinine. But either have JJ do all 3, have Rian Johnson do all 3. I think that just instantly makes them better. But because you have this, again, the thing that frustrated me at the time about Lost Jedi is just how different it is from Force Awakens. And it's I know the criticism of Force Awakens of it being too similar to A New Hope and all that stuff, and it's I get it, but I personally enjoyed that. And I feel I would have enjoyed Last Jedi if it was its own individual piece within the Star Wars franchise, but as a continuation of Force Awakens, it's so jarring the turn it takes. But then for them to do Rise of Skywalker, it's what the fuck is that? It just makes it even worse. Because it's obviously what they were trying to do is make it better. They were trying to go back to to the kind of tone of Force Awakens, but you can't really do that after you just had Lost Jedi, and it just completely I don't know. It's what the fuck. Yeah. Didn't Deshaun have the most confessionals of the season? I think he tied Xander, right? As most confessionals of the season. But just did in the finale. So I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna finish this mission here, and then we'll probably call it a night. Which I think this is actually a decently long one. I think.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Do I feel I feel like Deshaun's relatable.
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
But I'm also in a very similar, I'm the same age.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I feel that plays a factor.
There were screams.
I think Deshaun is also the most complex person of the season. I think the way they portrayed him was
my father pushed
really they very much made him a well-rounded character.
Then, blasts from the
across the season, to where yes, you could disagree with the moves he makes and everything, but I think they do a good job at showing why he does those things.
I'll never be able to thank him.
And showing the type of person he is. So I there's that at least.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from, or why they attacked so suddenly?
We've been seeing more.
Yeah, I definitely want to do more movie rankings. I was just looking at my Blu-ray collection, and it's just
I have no idea what.
Even though I haven't been that into film recently, I really would like to dabble back in. I would love to do again Spider-Man, X-Men, DCU. I'll probably Oh yeah, Tarantino. I want to do Tarantino. I want to do Christopher Nolan films.
Stay here.
Nolan film ranking was on the schedule earlier this year.
I need to take
I planned on doing one around the 20. Actually, there was a point where I was going to do a 20-year retrospective of Memento, back in like March of this year, I think it was. That was the plan at one point. Because Memento was a movie that at one point I would have considered my favorite movie of all time. At this point, I don't really have a solid one, just because like I'm not really, I don't really care that much anymore. And to be fair, like even when it comes to that, like I just feel like it's kind of arbitrary too. But like I don't really have a favorite game of all time either. Just because I feel like there's a lot of games that kind of fill that spot. But yeah, like when it comes to favorite movie of all time, like even though I don't have one now, like at one point I definitely did have Memento as my favorite movie. So I did want to do a video on that, but like I also was kind of like intimidated by doing a video on that, just because I feel like it's such a complex movie that I feel like it would take a lot of time and research to do one properly. So I didn't end up doing it, but the idea when I scrapped that was to do a Nolan film ranking, but then I just like kind of scrapped everything. But and kind of wish I did still. Fuck, where am I going? Where's this thing? Oh, it's this, isn't it? It's this building. There's a lot of... I'm noticing a lot of pop-in on the PS5 version here. Well, I'm too fair. This is still the PS4 version, just playing on PS5. But you would think that that wouldn't happen on PS5, though. Yeah, do all your... Yeah, how many Disney movies were there again? I'm definitely not doing that. I would do Pixar. I would do Pixar ranking. But I'm not fucking doing a Disney ranking.
The device is sending out a signal.
Oh, okay.
Could be what attracted the machines.
Oh, I would love to do a Mission Impossible ranking.
Okay,
I think that's
should
one
get
I
the
would like to do.
Someone
Because there is a Mission... And even like a Fast and Furious... Even though I'm not like a big Fast and Furious person, I feel like it still would be fun to rank all the Fast and Furious movies. Any franchise that has like more than like probably like more than like 6 or 7 entries, I feel like would be fun to rank.
Deliberately to draw in the machines.
Spielberg. I've never been a big Spielberg person though.
Rainaman.
Like I could do a ranking of Spielberg movies, but I also feel like it would feel very like not personal to me, just because like I don't really care that much, like, because I don't really like a lot of his. Like I'm not like a massive fan. Like I would love to do like a Denis Villeneuve. If that's how you pronounce his name. I would love to do a ranking of his movies. I'm just like looking at the collection, my Blu-ray collection right now.
We share a crush, murderer.
Yeah, like Richard Linklater would be interesting, I think.
This is the thing. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his memory.
Oh, other stuff.
This little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
Why the fuck do I'm looking at my Blu-ray collection. Why the fuck do I own The Hitman's Bodyguard? I forgot I even owned this. Actually, I wonder how many Blu-rays I owned. I just have no memory of me owning, because I'm sure there's a lot. Yeah, I try to actually scroll through this real quick. Like, what the fuck do I own? Yeah, like, why do I have American Reunion but no other American Pie movies? Oh, whatever. Oh yeah, Alejandro G. Inarritu would be a initiative on the rank too. I don't think I've watched all these movies though. I would love to. I think Birdman's another one that, like Birdman and Whiplash, I feel like are two movies that I would love to do like retrospectives for both those movies, like in a similar way that I wanted to do one for Memento, but also it's like very intimidating to do those, because I do feel like it's like those are both movies that would require a lot of research into. Where like like the only film retrospective I've done to this point is Scott Pilgrim, right? And like I feel like Scott Pilgrim like was a pretty easy one to do, because like it's one not overly complex, but also it's a movie I've watched like a billion times. Well, like I feel like with these other movies, like they are a lot more complex, and they're also movies I haven't watched as often. So Even though I do love those movies, like I feel like it'd be a lot tougher to do those. There's over 30 Amityville movies? Why? Like, who even asked for, like, more than one? Oh, whatever. And again, Children of the Corn, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I didn't watch the latest Fast and Furious movie yet. God damn it. Yeah, like, why the fuck would I own Soul Surfer on Blu-ray? I think that's a random one. Actually, I know why, because I'm pretty sure I got it for like $1, but still, it's like, it's a random movie to be owning on Blu-ray. God damn it. Maybe this isn't the mission I'm thinking about. How do I play Breath of the Wild? Kind of, but not really. Like, I've played it for 30 minutes. But I haven't actually, like, done a full playthrough. But, yeah, I'll be honest, like, I don't think I would like it. Again, like, from what I played, like, it was whatever. But also, like, knowing me and knowing my taste in gaming, I don't think I would like Breath of the Wild. I feel like it would annoy the shit out of me. The like micromanaging you have to do of like having to like everything you use has durability to it, and you having to like recraft things and all that stuff. It's like I just have no interest in that. I do intend on giving it a shot at some point, but like I genuinely don't think I would like it.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother.
Yeah, I did hear they went to space in the newest Fast and Furious movie.
A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this.
Yeah, like I don't know, what would be my Fast and Furious ranking? To be fair, I don't think I remember 2 through 4 well enough to rank them at this point. But like, I'd probably have 7 at number 1. Probably what, like 7, 5, 1, 6 and 8 are kind of like whatever. And then again, I don't remember 2, 3, and 4 well enough. I don't know. But yeah, Tarantino. Oh, Planet of the Apes. I always wanted to do a Planet of the Apes film ranking. I think that would be a fun one. Because again, that's like a series that has enough movies. I mean, there's what, 5 originals. Then you have the Mark Wahlberg one, and then you have the 3 reboots, right? So it's 9 movies. So that's good enough. Oh, did I ever talk about the? I did watch Matrix Resurrections. I don't remember if I ever talked about that. So that was it for the mission? Okay, I thought that was a longer mission than what it was. But anyway, I think we're good gameplay-wise for this stream. Again, might talk a little bit more, but I just don't really feel too incentivized to do much more. Should I do that? Maybe I'll do that next time. Where's that? Okay, let's fast roll here then. Just got to switch and need game suggestions. Yeah, I don't have a Switch, but yeah, like Breath of the Wild is a game that is talked about as like like one of the best games ever made, and whatever. But yeah, like for me personally, like I don't think I would like it, but that doesn't mean that other people won't like it, and that doesn't even mean that I personally won't even like it, considering the fact I haven't played it. So I don't know. Yeah, like yeah, I don't know what like type of games you're really into, but like for me, it's like if I were to get a Switch, actually, which save am I using? This one, right? Yeah, there we go. The games I'm most interested in on the Switch are, I mean, yeah, like Fire Emblem, Smash Ultimate, Mario Odyssey, obviously, like kind of the basic ones. But also, like Shin Megami Tensei 5 is a big one that I would want to play. That's actually probably the biggest like one that like I'm kind of like regretting that I won't have the opportunity to play for 2020, 1 year in gaming. Is playing that, and then also Metroid Dread, same thing. Like I feel like those are probably the 2 biggest ones that I kind of like a bit iffy on, like not being able to play. But yeah, like Metroid Dread again, from what I understand, is very, very good. I don't even remember what the reception was on Shin Megami Tensei 5, but Either way, No More Heroes 3 is a game that I was always interested in, just because I enjoyed what I played of the first two back in the day. But it's not like I'm not gonna buy a fucking Switch to play it though. Alright, Pokemon, yeah, you got Pokemon. I mean, you got Diamond and Pearl, which just came out not too long ago, and then the new one. What's it? Atreus, whatever it is. That's something. Oh, you just recently watched Planet of the Apes? Yeah, like we're... Alright, I want to look up this actually real quick. With Planet of the Apes.
If I can't find
because I feel like I remember there being a lot more shit in the series outside of just the movies, but I don't remember exactly what there was. Yeah, so there was a TV series, and there was an animated series. For some reason. There's that many video games? I didn't realize there were that many video games. I knew there was a PlayStation 1 game, but there's what, an Atari game? Have I seen The Boys? I think I watched...
I could check my focus.
I think like a couple episodes. But I haven't watched the full season of The Boys. But from what I watched, it was okay. But it's just like I wasn't like dying to watch more. But I wouldn't be opposed to watching more if I had more time and remembered to watch it. Okay, so if we include movies from the shows, there are 13. Otherwise, there's 9. Yeah, I think if I were to rank them, I would just include the 9 theatrical releases. But, yeah, I forgot there was like a television show and everything.
Could be something.
What tier would I rank The Duel in? I still think it's a top tier season. To be honest, the way I look at The Duel is very similar to the way I look at Pearl Islands in terms of like in comparison to Survivor, where like I think it's a really great old school season. It's a top tier season of the show, really iconic season, but like might not be number 1 by the end of it. But also like I don't know if for me the challenge has like a Kageon or Heroes vs Villains to beat the Pearl Islands. So, like, I don't know if The Duel's going to end up being number 1 or not by the end of it, but I feel like that's kind of where I would have it in terms of, like, the grand reality TV spectrum of, like, where I would rank it is, like, around where I would have Pearl Islands.
Check the area with my focus, maybe.
But, yeah. Yeah, like, it's at the top. But the challenge that is tough for me is that I feel like there are, like, rivals... Fresh Meat 2, you got, I don't know, like Gauntlet 3, Duel 2. I don't know, like these other seasons I do really like. Free Agents, World of Worlds 2, Dirty 30, like stuff like that. But like I don't know if they like they're like that great in the grand scheme, like in terms of like in comparison to like Survivor and Big Brother. Like I mean, to fair, Big Brother's like kind of a wonky one as well, but. I don't know. I just don't know like where these seasons really rank. And it's like when it comes to the Duel, it's like
anything my
I probably like I have issues with the Duel, but I also feel like I have issues with every other reality TV or every other challenge season. I mean, so it's like I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see when I end up finishing it. Yeah, I do hear. Yeah, Pokemon. New Pokemon's supposed to be like the first like real open world one on console and everything. So that'll be interesting there. Yeah, you're the one that included the 70s Spider-Man movies, which, again, I wouldn't do. Again, whenever I get around doing Spider-Man ranking, it'll just be theatrical. To be honest, I would even debate on putting Into the Spider-Verse in there, because it's like, it's animated while the other ones are live action, but I probably would still put it on there. I forgot Transformers was even a series until I just looked at it. Actually, Wes Anderson movies would be a fun ranking, also. Actually, I would love to do a Terminator video, because I adore Terminator 1. And like I still really like Terminator 2, and I have a lot of nostalgia for Terminator 3. The problem is that like most most Terminator movies aren't good, but I would love to do some sort of video on Terminator at some point, just because it's a series I have so much nostalgia for.
Could use my focus. See what it turns.
Yeah,
out.
I get you can use your focus. Fincher. Oh yeah, I would love to do Fincher movies too. That'll be another great one. I forgot how much I loved Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, like, I'm just looking at my Blu-ray collection. It's like me remembering about movies that I kind of forgot about. But yeah, I adored Edge of Tomorrow at the time. That's what I kind of forgot about. I forgot I still own Detective Pikachu, even though I haven't fucking watched it yet. It's still sealed. Oh yeah, ranking the Rocky movies. That'll be a fun one too.
I wonder if my focus can pick anything up.
To be fair, I think Creed would be number 1 if I were to rank them. Which kind of makes it not fun. That Creed would be number 1. Actually, I forgot that I bought Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and still haven't watched it. Actually, I forgot I own Moonlight. Dude, there's so much shit that I just don't... I own Manchester by the Sea. I had no memory of buying that. Wait, why do I have fucking Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, but I don't own any of the other Lord of the Rings movies? I don't get why. Like, it's so weird. Like, I have, like, random shit here that I just don't remember. I would love to do, like, I don't know, there's only 4 Mad Max movies, though, so that's kind of weird. But I wouldn't mind doing something about Mad Max at some point. I forgot I own Joker. When did I buy Joker?
My focus could find something I've missed.
Again, there's so much shit I just don't remember that I own. Which is so weird because, like, it's literally right in front. Like, my bookshelves that have all my games and movies are literally right in front of my bed. Yeah, like, so it's like, they're literally right in front of me at all times. I just never actually pay attention to what's on there anymore. But yeah, where do I rank the duel? The duel winners? Probably, so what, you got Wes, Jody, Evan, and Rachel. Probably Jody, I don't know, like, Jody's a weird one, because, like, Jody is, like, extremely dominant on the duel one, but, like, also, there's a few dailies where she's, like, the first one out, which is also kind of weird. Yeah, like, I would like to do a ranking of every individual challenge winner. That's something I would like to do at some point. I know, what is it, Caffeine Confessionals? That's the name, right? I know they did that already. But I would still... But to be honest, I don't know if mine would be that different from theirs. I remember I watched that video, and I was like, well, that's like kind of what my ranking would be. I think maybe like a spot here and there different, but like I still would like to do it at some point. Rank every individual challenge winner. But yeah, like... Wes, Jody, I like Evan. I don't know if I'm just saying it, but like I feel like they're all like solid winners, but they're all like good for like different reasons. Where like Wes is like an underdog through most of the season, but then like is able to like kind of take control by the end of it.
I could check my.
And like is able to like get Evan to throw himself against CT, and he does get lucky that CT gets DQ'd. Where I did talk about this in previous stream that like that I remember seeing that people were saying that Wes would have beaten anyone in the final for the duel. After rewatching it, I don't know if that's the case, because like Wes does beat. Oh, thank you, Incredibeast, for the sub. My 4th sub or 5th sub? So yeah, thank you for that. I hate Caffeine Confessionals. I've watched a few of his videos. Again, like I've been someone that's openly like I don't watch most other reality TV content creators. However, like I did when I first got into the challenge, I did decide to watch a few of his videos just to kind of get the sense of like what the general community thought on certain challenge winners and stuff. But yeah, like I remember like I believe Laurel from Free Agents was one, and I feel like that's probably about right. But yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of like with the duel winners, I feel like they're all like kind of they're all good, but like Evan is someone that like on the Duel 2 would be an interesting one to rank, because like I feel like he was like
My focus might see something.
like he was in the dominant position for a lot of the game, but like with the duel format that caused him to be called out a lot, because he was like someone that was looked at as the figurehead for his alliance, even though he wasn't even like the main like orchestrator for that alliance. Like where like it did seem like he was kind of like on the bottom of that grouping, where like Landon, Mark, and Brad seemed to be closer to each other than they were with him, yet he was the one that was getting all the blame for things. And there were points where like he like ruins his relationship with Paula, right, along the way. So it's like, and then he also like barely wins against Brad at the end. So
I wonder if my focus can pick anything up.
yeah, like that's something. And then like, but like I feel like it's still a good winning game. But like probably not. I don't know. Like, would it be above like Jody? Or like Jody wins a lot of dailies in the duel, but like she also wins a lot of like paired dailies with Evan. Like I think like half of her daily wins are her wins with Evan, which like I don't know. It's like when like Jody and Evan are paired together on the duel. It's like, I mean, they're kind of obviously winning that daily.
Could use my focus.
And then like the other like one of the other dailies is like at the final 3 or whatever, which is like there's not much competition there. So it's like I don't know how like really impressive it is for her to win like 6 dailies. Again, like, that's a lot. Like that's a lot of dailies to win. But also I feel like it's not like overly like impressive just because like kind of lack of competition. Also her being paired up with like the strongest guy on the cast, or like debatably the strongest guy. For like half of those, and then but then like when she gets to the final, it's like she just dominates over Svetlana,
Could find something
and probably like wins the final against almost everyone in the cast. Yeah, and then we got Rachel. To be honest, Rachel, I don't remember her individual game as much. Maybe because like Rachel was like she was like aligned with Mark Long, right, for a lot of it. Like she was like they were partners during a lot of their challenges. I don't remember how many dailies she won. I don't think she doesn't go into elimination, right, the entire season. And then like I think she
check the area with my focus, maybe
wins the final outright, right? Like she beats even Evan in the final. So I mean that's something. Yeah, I feel like that's solid as well. Like I would have to actually like take the time to really like analyze their games to really rank them. But like I don't know where they. I guess I would probably like my gut tells me Jody won. Like out of the duel winners, Jody won. And I don't know. Like again, Wes is such a weird one to rank. It would probably be Jody, then Rachel, then Evan, then Wes. But then I think Evan and Wes get swapped. Yeah, and Jenny would be pretty highly ranked. Jenny would from Total Madness would be a highly ranked winner, and Johnny Bananas from Free Agents would be highly ranked, I think, as well. I mean, Johnny Bananas in Free Agents is probably his best season. Where it's like one of the few seasons where he doesn't have like a majority alliance coming into it, and like is still able to get to the end and win a whole bunch of eliminations along the way and that sort of stuff. So that's a good season for him. At least from a competitive standpoint. Actually, I forgot. Like I love that this has nothing to do with the challenge, but I forgot that I was going to do an Assassin's Creed movie retrospective this year, and didn't get around to it. I mean, I probably still will do it eventually, but still, I forgot about it until now. That was the thing I was planning on doing. But yeah, But yeah, I really would like to do a lot more challenge videos. It's just like, again, like finding time on the schedule is just kind of tough, especially when challenge videos just don't perform as well as like a Survivor Big Brother video do. So like it gives me like less incentive to go out of my way to do it when like there's these other videos that would just do better. But I don't know, I would really like to do some challenge videos here and there. But I don't know, they might have to wait until... Again, I'm going to do this challenge season ranking, and I'm going to try to get that out before 38. Depending on when 38 is, I might have to wait until after 38, or at least in the middle of 38 to do more. But we'll see. Rank out the Yui Bowl movies. I mean, they'll be included in the video game movie ranking that I'll definitely get to doing at some point. And we'll see when that is. I was about to say, I used to be a big Woody Allen fan. I will say that. In terms of the movies he made, obviously, like as a person, he seems like a terrible person. I don't even think it seems. I think it's pretty clear he's a terrible person. But I think it would be interesting to rank the Woody Allen movies. Obviously, Scorsese. Ranking Scorsese movies would be great. I thought of this before too, ranking every Nick Cage film. I think that would be funny. Aronofsky, ranking every Aronofsky film. That's something. Ranking every Edgar Wright film. That's something. I forgot I own Red Sparrow on Blu-ray. When the fuck did I buy Red Sparrow? Like, I have no memory of buying Red Sparrow. There's a lot of like random movies. No memory about. When the fuck did I buy Swordfish on Blu-ray? I own The Wicker Man on Blu-ray. I didn't even realize that either. That's kind of funny. Who directed The Gift? Was it Jason Bateman? Like, did he direct? Oh my god, I almost dropped my fucking controller. That's what I fucking get. It was Jason Bateman, right?
Perhaps my focus can help me.
Oh no, it's Joel Edgerton. Okay, never mind. I knew it was one of the actors in the movie. Either way. Not that has anything to do with anything. Alright, I think we'll probably call it. And it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah, I'll try to do that. That'll be funny. Do Nick Cage ranking for that Nick Cage movie where he's playing himself. I forgot what it's even called. Yeah. Either way. So yeah, again, it's late. I'll probably be... I'm trying to think. When will I be back? So Monday and Tuesday for sure I'm not going to stream. I probably I probably can stream Wednesday, so I'll probably try to stream Wednesday, I think. Right? Like, I don't think it really matters which of Wednesday and Thursday. So, I don't know. I'll probably try to stream Wednesday. But if I'm not live by, like, midnight, then probably expect it on Thursday. But,
my focus
yeah, I mean, probably one of those 2 days I'll definitely stream. Yeah, like, tomorrow, I really want to get that Marquesas retrospective done if I can. So, no chance I stream tomorrow. And then also Tuesday is Sasuke 39 in the morning, and I work. And then like after that, I want to make sure I have the script done so I can get that done, like recorded on Wednesday, and then get that all together on by the end of Wednesday. So again, like if I finish it like before in a reasonable time, then yeah, we'll stream on Wednesday.
Perhaps my focus can help me.
Yeah, so April 22nd, 4 months. How many Nick Cage movies? Actually, what would I even consider Nick? That's the thing I don't like about like doing a ranking of actor movies. Is that like, what am I considering a Nick Cage movie? Is it like literally like anything that has Nick Cage in it, or is it like just things starring Nick Cage? But then how do I like classify what's starring Nick Cage? Does he have to be like #1 billing? I don't know. But like it also feels weird that like if Nick Cage like has a cameo in a movie, like am I considering that a Nick Cage movie?
If I can't find something,
like I don't know. Like I think that's like a ruling I'll need to figure out whenever I get around to that. If I look up Sasuke 39 on Google, I'm the third option. I mean, not. I don't think it's that surprising considering in Japan they don't call it Sasuke 39. Yeah, that's the thing. He's just technically Sasuke 2021 and Japanese characters. Yeah, my core speculation video. And again, part of that is because, like, from what I understand, they have done a massive purge of Sasuke videos on YouTube, where, like, anything that uses Sasuke, like, footage from Sasuke has been taken down, essentially, from YouTube. So, like, my videos have gotten very lucky because, like, I use static images, which is why I did it to begin with, to avoid shit like that. But, yeah, like, Sasuke has been notoriously, has been notoriously, whatever, strict. That's what I'm trying to think of. Fuck me. On a copyright, which again, in general, Japanese companies are, because they don't fucking, they have a different view on fair use. But either way, yeah, I've been able to avoid it. Which also, that's what surprised me about my history of A&W videos, because actually in those I do use Sasuke footage here and there. Which, mind you, like, again, like, I use I put a filter on top of those. So I think maybe that's what's helped me, but, like, I was surprised I didn't get anything from those, considering everything else Sasuke related is gone from YouTube, I believe. So, yeah, I'm still gonna eventually watch Sasuke, 39, and then, do a review of that. Yeah, I think Survivor US, I think at this point is fine. I used International Survivor. That's what I used. So again, the first video I ever did was my guide to International Survivor, and that was a video that, like, I had footage of all those shows. I had Survivor New Zealand, Survivor UK, Australian Survivor, Survivor South Africa, and I forgot the exact number at this point, but it was 30-something copyright claims. From it was a lot of from Australian Survivor and from Survivor SA, if I remember right. And, like, if I remember right, I think it was, like, earlier seasons of SA, which was really weird, too. Can I check out the trailer? I probably will, but I probably won't do it on stream. Just because it's not really the most, again, it's not like I'm on the stream, so it's not like I can actually, like, react to it on the screen or anything. But I don't know, like, copyright with YouTube is just so fucking weird when it comes to footage, and that's why I just decided to not even bother with it. But I do think for the most part, Big Brother, and, like, I think the CBS reality shows seem to be fine. But I feel like almost everything else is not as easy. Like, A&W is now, American Ninja Warrior, I got claims for those History of A&W videos, which is why I put the filter on top of them. And even after that, I still got a claim on my A&W 3 video. So again, like, it's very wonky, with copyright on YouTube. And I just don't fucking care enough to deal with it. Especially because, like, I feel like most of my videos aren't really that benefited from having footage. Like, I do think, like, it makes it look more professional. But I think in terms of, like, my winner rankings and stuff like that, it's like, I don't think it's benefited at all from having, like, a billion shots of, like, confessionals of, like when I'm talking about Tom Westman, I have, like, confessional of Tom Westman here, and then another confessional of Tom Westman here. It's like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, this is just so much, like, wasted time, put into just, like, putting random shots of Tom Westman into the fucking video. But yeah. Yeah, I do know there's, I know there's a guy that puts up, like, the entire season of Survivor, like, the entire, like, season of Survivor, but, like, splits it up into, like, 5-minute chunks or whatever. So, that's something. When is the 10-year anniversary of Champions? I think what I might do, because that's 2014, right? I think what I could do, and like I've been thinking about this because like the thing is with these other international seasons. So like obviously this year I am doing Australian Survivor 2002 and Survivor UK Panama in terms of international Survivor. I'm thinking 2023, or maybe I'll even do it by the end of 2022. I don't know, but like maybe what I'll do is like jump forward and do these other like retrospectives earlier, because like I'm not fucking waiting until 2026 to do the next international Survivor retrospective. Like it just seems like ridiculous for me to wait another 4 years to do another one. So like I think maybe I'll do that and like kind of if I can like maybe build up to South Africa, or maybe just in general, maybe just do South Africa. Maybe like not really do Celebrity Australian Survivor right away and just do South Africa and maybe like lead up to the 10-year anniversary of Champions.
I could use my focus to look around.
Maybe I could do it that way, because like I've already passed the anniversaries of all the other seasons, so like it doesn't really matter. So it's like, when was Champions? Was it like that way? Let's look this up. It would be perfect if it was end of 2014. I don't think it was, but fuck, it's the beginning. God damn it. Well, either way. Because I was thinking, like, what I could do is, like, maybe do SA Panama at the end of 2020, then Malaysia beginning of 2023, Santa Carolina end of 2023, and then Maldives beginning 2024, and South Africa, or Champions end. But that doesn't really work. So maybe I could do SA Panama end of 2022, and then the other 3 seasons all in 2023, and then lead it up to Champions, the 10-year anniversary. Maybe that's something I'll do, because I really would like to do these other international seasons, especially because like so many people haven't watched them, and like there's like no real content about them. So it's like I definitely would like to do that video, or that like series of videos, and the same thing goes for like. I mean, I guess with this one, more people will watch it, but I would like to talk about the earlier seasons of Australian Survivor in detail as well. And, like, I would like to go, like, and do the player rankings for, like, Survivor US. But it's like, when I'm going to find the time to actually do all those, considering the amount of work that comes along with that. But whatever. We'll figure it out eventually. Am I surprised Carolyn wasn't voted in the second chance? No. Because at the time... I don't think she was well liked. So, yeah. Do you have a Google Doc of the Survivor player rankings that I haven't made videos for? No, I don't. Just in general, I don't have Google Docs for most things because I don't use Google Docs.
Could use my focus.
Which is why I can't post the link to my confessional charts, because they're not on Google Docs. Because I just have Excel. Like I have the an old version of Excel that I use, and I have those those files actually on my PC. So yeah, but even then, like I haven't like actually done I haven't actually put together full-blown player rankings outside of the ones that I've already made. Actually, I think I've made, because like a while back, so before I had the channel, I had a document where I had done like a winner ranking, season ranking, final juror ranking, another one, runner-up ranking. Like I already done that stuff on my own before that. But like I'm pretty sure everything that I had a ranking of from back then, I've already actually done a video on. So I don't think there's anything. Oh no, I think I have a first boot ranking somewhere, but I remember I tried to find it and I couldn't. Favorite first boot of NZ? I mean, who do we got? We got D and
Anything my
Who's the
focus
first
can
two of
reveal.
NZ1? How do you pronounce her name? Like, I know it's like spelt like Jossie or Jose or whatever, but like it's not pronounced that way, right? But either way, like neither. I guess D, because at least she was a super fan, but she also like became a disgruntled Yossi. Okay, but like, yeah, she became like a disgruntled super fan afterwards. Fuck me, how did I almost go 4 hours on this stream?
Could be something around that my focus will see.
Yeah, I just love how she keeps on talking about the focus. All right, either way, I think we'll probably end it this way, even though I said that a while ago. So yeah, again, I'll probably be back on Wednesday. More Horizon. I'll talk. What is there to even talk about? There's like nothing to talk about, right? But whatever. Let's still stream anyway. But yeah, like there's no challenge. Like the challenge reunion's done, right? So like, there's not that. I guess Challenge All Star. Actually, maybe I should wait until Thursday anyway for Challenge All Stars. So like, we can at least talk about that, because like I don't think it really matters like which day specifically I stream. For me personally, so it's like maybe I will wait till Thursday just because like at least we can talk about Challenge All Stars 2, as something new to talk about. But either way, whatever. So yeah. See you next time I stream. Thank you, everyone's still here. And yeah, see you guys next time.